We're going to start now. We're going to say, Kol Imla, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai. So, Dabana Sedels of GMS and honest to Akim. Peace and blessings, brothers and sisters that listen to Church of the Firstborn, the hopeful elect. Kol Imla, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai. You know, a lot happened this week, man. We're just going through a rundown of different stories.
That's right.
Jake losing, man. All you Jakes in the world, you losing, man. You're losing, man. Right? Because the Most High already showed that this is not our rest, man. All these Jake celebrities. Kanye came out and said some bugged out shit. Shannon Sharp getting caught up on some shit. Deion son, all this stuff. Because it's not set up for us to win here, man. See, we just looked at Raven Simone, an article on her. The bitch looked like a damn vampire, man. Right? Because that's what Babylon does, man.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what, like the brother said, she got white hair like a fucking vampire, man.
That's right.
Black and white. That's what Babylon does to you, man.
Because she probably drinking baby blood now, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Adrenochrome and all that good shit, man.
See, so we on the winning team. See, we not up there in this world, and we happy, man. We praise, we thank Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We thank Yahweh Shah that he chose us out of the world, man.
That's right.
See? Because like he said, the should tell you that the fashion of this world is going to pass away. And it's passing away. The brothers did a video on that. The world hastening to pass away, man. Why? Because let's read Psalms 82 and 5, what the brother got.
I got a preset right quick.
Come on.
So this book, Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, the 9th chapter, in the Apocrypha, verse 11. Envy not the glory of a sinner, for thou knowest not what shall be his end. Delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in, but remember they shall not go unpunished until their grave.
Most High not going to quit none of them. Right? He gives you your time. The scripture says time and chance happen to them all. Most High allow you to do your thing. And then he going to bring the hit. Right? And before he bringing the hit, you can see now niggas is losing, man. Scandal after scandal. So they tarnish your name, tarnish your reputation. Right? Niggas, they had played with all kind of... And you niggas now, Jake is so sexually fluid, man. Why? Because they've been what? Seduced. Why? Because they envy the glory of the sinner. Who's the chief sinner? Aishah, man. That's the man of sin. Okay? He's profane. He's outside the temple or the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Right? And who's Aishah? You so-called white people, man. Right? That's who you are. You modern-day Caucasians. You are the biblical Edomites. I see some of them coming on the page with your fucking comments. Get the fuck out of here, man. All right? If you look like another nation and you're drawn to this word, then you're more likely an Israelite, man. But if you're a heathen and you're wondering, can you? Nah, you're done. You're welcome to look at the channel, as the scripture says, we're a prophet of the nations. So of course you're more than welcome to listen, man. Absolutely. Right? But now you won't be getting beamed up or saved, man. Right? This is your kingdom right here, man. And that's what we've been saying from the apostles and elders on down to our people. This is not our kingdom. You Jakes always trying to find some crafty way to get the bag, man. Right? That bag has holes in it, as it tells you in the book of Haggai, the 1st chapter. Matter of fact, get that, Haggai 1 and 5.
Got it, yeah. Haggai 1 verse 5. Now therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways.
Consider your ways. Right? He was getting on, of course, Zerubbabel and Joshua, you know what I mean, to start building this temple, man. And that's what we're doing right now, because we're the carpenters. Where you read Zechariah, the 1st chapter. Right? The carpenters are who? That's going into the 144,000, man. What are we building? The house of David. Brothers, the videos on the temple this week. Right? The vessels of honor and vessels of dishonor. Right? Who are the vessels of honor in the temple? That's us. And the Lord told Moses in Exodus 40th chapter to anoint every vessel with oil. That's us, man. Spiritually, man. What's the oil? You got the Holy Spirit, man. Right? He said anoint the menorah, anoint the candlestick, anoint the Ark of the Covenant, right? You had the incense, you had the showbread, you had the laver where they did the washings, you had the altar. He said anoint everything. That's the brothers, man. That's us. That's what scripture said, the Spirit of the Heavenly Father dwelleth in you, man. So that's why people are adverse to us, man. That's why people don't want to listen, because we're not of the world, man. We're just in it, but we're not of it, man. All right, but Rich, let's read on.
Verse 6, Haggai 1 and 6. You have sown much and bring in little.
Yeah, that's Jake, man. You have sown much, but you have brought in little. Because you built this place for free. And you ain't getting it. And Aishah, he give you crumbs of the pie. But in return, he needs your soul, man. Right? You're doing things that's... It's like it. You're doing things that's against your nature, man. That's against our character, man. That homosexuality, that was a no-no, man. Right? And also the weirdo shit Jake into, cucking this and that. Oh, what the fuck are you nigga? What is Jake into, man? But they've been, what, seduced? Right? Like P. Diddy, another nigga that's a loser. Trial coming up. To get top porn stars and watch your girl get popped while you in the room jerking off to it, nigga, what kind of shit are you niggas on, man? See, because he's rich, he wants to try everything, right? That's why the scriptures, man, some people say the Bible outdated. You are a goddamn fool, man.
That's right.
She says those that are rich fall into unwanted temptations, man. That drown men, man.
Hurtful lust.
Hurtful lust, man.
Because there really is no end to satisfying the flesh.
Mm-mm.
You'll keep digging yourself in a big ass hole, man. So now you in a fucking abyss somewhere. It's gone. You lost yourself along the way.
Like Kanye, I gave, he gone.
And you gave his moms. You said it.
He said I gave my cousin a blowjob.
Oh yeah, that's what she said until I was 14.
Yeah, see, so he's gone. He's plagued. Sister, give me any plague but what? The plague of the heart. He's been plagued. Ever since, like the brother said, he gave up his mom, he's been going down the abyss. Right? He has never, he tried to come in the truth for a little moment. Most High, like, you don't belong here. You don't belong here, man. He got kicked right out. The Lord just used you so that Israel could just, so nobody has an excuse. Right? And after that, he plucked you back. You don't belong here, man. You, Kyrie, none of you niggas belong here, man. Because why? You received your consolation already. Right? Period, man. Can't make you no 50 million a year and talking about you a man. Nah, man. Because if that was the case, Howard Shai would have done it. It don't go that way, man. All right, let's read.
Read it on. It says, ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
Bag with holes. Your pocket got holes in it. Right? All these different bills and debt that we have in this society, man.
Okay.
Now you got this tariff shit, right? The trade war. We all gonna suffer, man. It's gonna be hyperinflation, man. And all these nations seeing America, we can't fuck with America like that no more, man. Right? This dude Trump, the elites made Trump the fall guy. You MAGA idiots, man.
That's right.
Oh, he gonna make America. You fell for that MAGA. We brought that word out when it came out. It means
Exactly.
witch.
Yeah, witch, yeah.
Right? We were bringing that out. You can't see past this guy, man. Oh, he gonna make America great. He gonna make us strong. No, they made him the fall guy, man. That's his role in this entire thing.
Charismatic leader.
Yeah. We brought out the car. We did the video. The charismatic leader, man. With the cult following. And the nigga had blonde hair. All these people are characters, man. That's why we don't get caught up into that right-left paradigm. It's foolishness. They all controlled by the Amalekite, both parties, man. Right? Let's read on. Yeah, so we working with holes in our pockets. Why Yahweh Shem Shah set it up that way, man. You shall go to your enemy for the one of all things. Right? And when you get up in that world, you can see it's corrupted, man. It's perverse, man. See? And this is nothing new because Satan came to Yahweh Shai and said, listen, all this will I give thee in the glory. You know, he showed him America. That's the last kingdom. He said, all this will I give thee in the glory of thee, for it was given unto me, and to whomsoever I will give it to. So you want to make it in this world, you got to come through me, man. I got to bless you, man. Satan got to bless you, man. Right? You get a damn Grammy or Oscar, that's not the Most High. That's Satan. Obviously, we know the Most High in the grand scheme of things, but that's his left hand.
Right.
That's through Satan, man. And we don't want no left hand blessing, man.
No. Blessings are temporary.
Yeah.
And it's corruptible. Okay? And it'll corrupt your soul. Because brothers going into it, you got to do detestable things. You see, he'll bless you, but you got to do the
And he give you, and he bless you off rip.
Off rip.
So Most High, you got to work for it.
He
Yeah.
give you a little something.
Yeah,
You like that? You like how it tastes?
Yeah.
You want more of that? Like that.
Yeah.
You know? Jake, like, I do want some more. Like, I forgot the nigga name. Was it Noor? He mentioned the Doors.
Yeah, and he went through it.
He went through it.
He probably didn't go all the way, but
Yeah.
nigga, you down with, like you said, they probably told him, put this thong on and we take pictures of it. You know? And that's it, man.
That's what you gotta do. A little
That's
thong.
it. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
The baby had to wear a diaper.
Yeah.
He wore a diaper outside.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Young Thug with the long ass dress. You know? You gotta do some deplorable things. And then a lot of people do things behind closed doors and that's still secret right now.
Yeah, they got them on tape.
They got them on tape though. They got it against you. So they just in case you try to ever out and try to like come out against them, hey, man, put in that tape, man. I think he must have forgot, man. You know what I'm saying? You trying to sue us? You must have forgot this tape, man. Play that shit. Right? And now Jake like, oh damn, now you're a slave. Now you understand your own now. So you don't want that tape getting out there, you blowing some Malachites and shit. Jake is through, man.
Jake is through, man.
You got it.
Nah, Jake is through.
Jake is done.
Your brother got?
Psalms 82 verse 5, right?
Yeah.
Psalms 82 verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Read that again.
Psalm 82 verse 5. They know not. It says, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Foundation of the why? Because the so-called white man is ruling. Esau. Everything is backward. Scripture says he turned everything upside down. Everything. Gender, nature, everything is out of course. We just look at that article. Wants to block out the sun, the world government.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole world is out of course. Something fell in my thing. See? Matter of fact, it tells you in it's the 2 Ezra 14:17. The whole world is out of course. Right? That's why you have all this gender war, all this stupid shit, because the world is out of course. Nobody knows their role. See, and this all happened because why? The sons of Adam, the Adamites fell. See, and the Lord showed us, man, this is what happens, man. We broke the commandments, we broke the covenant, and the whole world is out of course. Man, Scripture tells you that. But at the end of the day, that was the Most High's will anyway. Because Ezra's asked that, why didn't you just make us perfect then? That was not his intent. We got to know both. In order to be a God, we got to know both good and evil. See? In order to be perfect judges in the world to come, we tasted that fruit. All right? Now we coming back around to the tree of life again. All right? Which starts with Yahweh Shai. Which is this truth leads to what? Immortality. All right? That's what we lost in the garden. All right? What the brother got?
2 Ezra chapter 14 and verse 17. For look how much the world shall be weakened through age, so shall much more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein.
Each age the world has gotten weaker and more wicked through each age. Through Ezra's time when he brought that out, that world was more wicked than during the time of Noah, man. Right? And this world now, but Scripture talks about the old world. Right? That was during the time of Noah, before the flood. Right? Ezra's time, that was the ancient world. At this time, the modern day world that we in now is more wicked than those previous two worlds, man.
That's crazy.
Far more wicked, man. That's why everything has, like we said, you said the earth itself, the animals, the fruits, we did videos on that. Right? The Lord, Angel Uriel told the prophet Ezra, you are of lesser stature than the people before you, man. Okay?
That's right.
Because why? We just read it. The whole world is out of course. But when we empower, everything will go to its full increase. And even you nations, when you keep the commandments, you going to live long, just like in previous times.
Sure.
Right? The scripture tells you in the book of Isaiah, if you die at the age of 100 years old, that's going to be considered being young. A baby. Because we go through our forefathers, they were having children at 300, 400 years old. That was considered middle age.
Imagine that.
Right? Yeah. And then the Lord cut the years down because why? Because of the wickedness of man. Let's get at Genesis 6th chapter. It said, I'm going to cut down my days. And let's get to Psalms the 90th chapter. 90 and 10. It's flowing in the spirit. And we start getting these articles, start getting all this wicked shit that's going on out here. We got to stay on point, man. All right? Because the attacks is increasing. The temptation is increasing. That's
right.
Why? We at the end. So Satan going to throw all darts at you, man. If you put on the whole armor and stay locked in, we're going to be fine. More than fine. All right, let's read.
Genesis chapter 6, and I think you want verse 5 or start at the top of the
Yeah, we can start from the top.
Okay. Genesis chapter 6, verse 1. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of the Most High saw that the daughters of men, they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they choose.
Right, this ain't talking about the angels, right? Angels can't have sex. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's like Christian dogma. Angels saw women on earth and said, oh man, they bad, man. You know, the baddies in their time, and that just was so burning they lust, had to come down and start. Where you get that from, man?
I had a precept.
Who are those that you read Genesis 5 and 1?
I had another
Read
one.
Genesis 5
Okay.
and 1, pre, and then we're gonna jump back.
Genesis chapter 5, verse 1. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that the Most High created man, in the likeness of the Most High made he him. Male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam.
They call their name Adam. When you read Luke the 3rd, tell you that Adam was the son of the Most High. He was. Right? You said Yahushua was the first Adam. Right? And he's also the second Adam that's going to make things right.
1 Corinthians 15.
Yeah. See? Make things just like he fell during the time of Solomon, due to him falling, 12 kingdoms split. Well, underneath him, all the tribes going to come back together. And the world going to be repaired, man.
That's right.
So he was always the main star of the movie.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
See? Right? So the sons of the Most High in Genesis, we're talking about, like they have, Shannon Sharp and all these jakes interracial dealing with. That's the same you have back. This is nothing new under the sun, man. Right?
And
What you got? What you
another
got?
quick one
Yeah.
to back that up, that the sons of the Mosai, is what's talking about the angels, right? So this is Luke, the 3rd chapter, in verse 23. I'm going to jump down to the last verse. It says, and Yahushua himself began to be about 30 years of age, being, as was supposed, the son of Joseph.
Right, and they added that, suppose. He was the son of
He
Joseph.
was, yep.
Yeah.
All right, which was the son of Heli. Now I'm going to jump down to verse 38. Which was the son of Enos, because he goes his whole lineage, right? It says, which was the son of Enos, which was the son of Seth, which was the son of Adam, which was the son of God, son of the Most High.
So Adam was the son of the Most High. So the Adamites are the sons of the Most High. So let's read Genesis 6 and 1 again. Let's read.
Genesis chapter 6, verse 1. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of the Most High saw the daughters of men, that they saw they were fair, which they took them wives of all which they
Right,
chose.
so Jacob was always into the heathen woman. That's nothing new. And the Most High don't got a problem with that. Right? But when you start breaking his laws, you start worshiping. Because when you marry other cultures, you take on their gods, man. You take on their customs.
That's right.
That's a no-no.
Was that Ezra
Right?
that
Yeah.
they made that decree?
Yeah. And that was a decree for that time.
Yep.
Right? Get rid of your heathen wives. Because why? We had to, we
the bill.
finished the temple, but we had to fortify the walls. And when you go through, they had many enemies. And they were upset when they were building a wall around Jerusalem, man. The heathen was upset during the time of Zerubbabel and Joshua when they heard the noise that the temple was being built. They were pissed off, man. Right? So you don't think them heathens were just like Delilah and Samson, gonna send a spy? Nah, fuck all that. No room for error. Cut all that off, man. All right. So, but in the kingdom, we gonna have, because they gonna be underneath us.
That's right.
We will never fall,
Never.
ever. We gonna have our pick of the litter. Whatever the brother into Edomite woman, Eve don't have shit to say about none of that. No. Right? Whether he into the Moabite, whatever, you gonna have your heart's desire and righteousness, of course. Right? Period, man.
God.
Like we said, polygyny making a huge comeback. Right?
Especially when the whole break loose. So,
Yeah. You see it now. You women starting to feel it now. That's single and independent, and I'm strong. Beautiful, man. All right? You're going to see how strong you are in the days to come, man. All right? Let's read.
Genesis chapter 6, verse 3. And the Lord Yahweh Shai said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that
with
he also...
man. For the proof was the angels. Strive with man. It's like it.
That's right. It says, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years.
So the Most High cut it down. And they read Psalms 90. Yeah.
Psalms 90 verse 10. The days of our years are 70 years and 10.
There you go. 70.
70, yep. And if by reason of strength they be 80 years, yet is their strength labor and sorrow, for it is soon cut off when we fly away.
There you go.
Man.
That curse is upon all the sons of Adam.
Right.
Everybody that come out of Adam has to deal with that.
And we all do, because through the line of Noah and his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And so everyone on earth was populated by Shem, Ham, and Japheth and their wives.
See? So we all got to bear that, man.
Yeah.
All right? We all to death, but who going to give us? Yahushua conquered death. The actual first fruit. And the first fruits, starting with the elect, we going to conquer death too, man. And then the rest of the whole nation of Israel, man. And that only belongs to Israel. Right? None of you nations going to know what immortality feel like. Like the brother said he had the vision on immortality, and it felt like time didn't mean anything. Right? Like it didn't apply to you. right? Time is merely for the concept of for man on earth.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like time don't, the Most High don't, like when people said, yeah, how it don't apply to him, man. Right? He's, first of all, he created that for us here on earth, man.
That's what for us.
Yeah, that's where the sun and the moon played a part. All that played a part in time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
See? That don't apply to him, man. All right?
That's what we know as the ancient of days, before time itself.
The brothers did a video on that.
That's why he said, one day to the Most High is like 1,000 years to us. So for us, we're like, oh, it's taking so long. How long? Lord, like, man, it's a few hours, man. Relax. You know, because it's nothing to him. You know, but to us, it's like 1,000 years. We waiting for this. You know, but it's about to happen in our lifetime. We know by the way of the prophecies, but you know, in the kingdom, we're gonna be immortal again. You know, because we're gonna have to treat life Yahushai. Okay, we're never gonna sin. We're not gonna die. Right? And brother, I gotta watch that dream, man. That's fire. He felt the time didn't mean nothing.
It didn't mean nothing.
We have all the time in the world. That's what brothers gonna take their time in the kingdom. We're not gonna rush nothing. Rush our palace.
Rush every moment. Yeah.
Nah, make sure it's perfect. It better be perfect, Moab. Ham, whoever, Ishmael.
She says continual employment.
Continually. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna hire the best. Like hire him a best. He probably gonna be in charge of those different. He gonna be a busy man in the kingdom.
The top architect.
The top architect.
Yeah, you
Then
know.
under him, he gonna set him up. Yo, your best anything up is my head, man. Make sure you get it right. These are the, you know what I'm saying?
God.
These are the guys we was talking about, man. These are the palaces, man. The personal homes they lay their head at night. Gotta be perfect, gotta be right. We got number time. We be chilling, traveling the universe with Yahushua, drinking wine, rejoicing, partying, having a great time. It's a kingdom. That's when it's time to really live it up. On this side, we gotta catch hell, man.
And this world is decay. She said, I'm gonna do a video on that. The worm in Isaiah 14. You think you're dealing with worms, it's just dealing with decay.
Decay.
You know?
Yeah, that's
starting
right.
to rotten or ruin every. You can see that in this society.
Yup.
That's why the scripture says the Most High, he mingled a perverse spirit.
Midst thereof, that's right.
That's why everything is out of course, man. Degenerate rulers, the people are degenerate, the people are gone. Folly or foolishness is set in great dignity. Right? People that offer no skill or talent are the top people. How? Streamer? What fucking, like you just mentioned Duke Jennings. What skill or value does he really add to the world? Nothing. Right? The OnlyFans, but what value do they add to the world? Nothing. They don't add any value, man.
They're rich.
And they're rich, man. Oh, I'm an entrepreneur. Bitch, you an OnlyFans model.
You're a hoe, man.
You a hoe, man.
You're a professional hoe.
Yeah.
An online hoe.
That's a prostitute, man.
A digital hoe.
Like they said, that's the oldest profession.
Yeah.
But those women were considered what? In the ancient world.
And they wore like ankle
Yeah.
bracelets, certain things to show that they're harlots.
They're harlots.
They wasn't covered. They didn't have on what they call it, the veil. Is it the veil? Or something they used to wear.
Yeah.
Was that right?
Isaiah, the 3rd chapter.
They didn't wear that. Why? Because so people will walk by, no, she's a harlot. She don't belong to nobody. She just, you know.
Yeah, because if you out there on the streets, you damn sure don't have a man.
Yeah. She do it on here at that age on the
Yeah,
streets.
yeah.
Just prowling around.
Yeah.
Come here, give you a few shekels. That, you know, because you was a harlot. And nowadays, and that was like a shame. See, when back then, they wanted to bear children, get married, bear children, all these different things.
Is that Deuteronomy 23:17, I think?
But nowadays, women want to do the opposite. They glorify the hoe and put the married woman that want to bear children at the bottom. Them having there's a video, woman was shaking ass in front of a Planned Parenthood, saying, "Fuck this, kill this, fuck this baby. I'm about to kill this baby."
Deuteronomy 23:17. Good. So get Leviticus 19:29 too. Since a brother on that, yeah.
Deuteronomy chapter 23.
That's
verse
Eve. Eve is gone, man. You just killed a baby and you twerking. The Most High gonna kill you.
Yes, right.
You're already done, man.
Done.
Most of you are done anyway, man. The scripture says a generation born in vain. This is his generation here, man.
There was another.
Just fillers for the movie. Yeah,
It's like, it was another story I saw. A woman is in jail now because she neglected her 5-month-old son who weighs 7 pounds because she wanted to go out there and slut around. And she was the OnlyFans model, all of that. She was showing her ass and shit, but her son was skinny as fuck and he died.
That's true. Say even Leviathan is more feminine than these women, and more care for her young than these women. How you just leave your child at home and you going and party? So you can imagine the state of that home.
Done.
You know what I'm saying? Taking bathroom on himself, this, that. These women are monsters, man. Who you got to blame for that too? These wicked ass niggas, man.
Right, man. Just popping these seed
How
in.
could you put your seed in anything, man?
Yeah.
You know the bitch was a degenerate when you met her, man.
Yeah.
You gotta be mindful of who you lay with, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Because if you're a true man, you're going to want to take on that. Of course, You want to take that responsibility. That's my seed. I got to deal with it. I'm sorry, I deal with this woman.
Not like that soccer player, the nigga hiding under the
Nigga
bed.
hide on the bed, man.
While your wife and your child get kidnapped.
Abducted by men in masks and guns.
That nigga's a coward, man. Like the Lord said, he that love his life shall lose it, man.
Yeah, he gonna lose it.
That nigga love it.
Under the crying too.
Yeah.
Bitch ass nigga.
That's a coward, man.
Weak.
Scripture said, have regard to thy name.
That could have been resolved easily. They would, whatever. I look. We gotta look more to the story. If they look for to kill him or it's for money. If it's for money, all right, bro, I am here. Was the money taken? You know what I'm saying? Don't touch my family. And once you start to touch family, now you gotta go out with a bang. You just grab my daughter up, fuck. You know what I'm saying? But if it's I want to kill him, all right, what is it? Don't let them. He's weak, man. He's weak.
That's not a man, that's a male.
It's a male.
You know?
Hiding under the bed like a scared little kid.
And you know, you have to be quiet like a church mouse
So
for them not to hear you.
His wife probably screaming.
Yeah.
You know? He probably hid from his wife. His wife probably didn't know because she knew she already said, he's under the bed, he's there.
Because most women would have
He
said.
hid from his wife and his daughter.
Yeah.
Playing hide and seek.
That nigga crazy.
Saw him first.
Yo, you probably saw him come to the window in his head.
Yeah.
His wife probably's in the fucking kitchen cooking. His daughter playing with the dogs. Like, where did daddy go? He under the bed on it. Weak ass nigga, man.
Nigga weak, pathetic. You know, he's definitely not of the elect, man.
Hell, definitely.
Weak ass nigga, man.
Lord not
But you
dealing
know
with
what
me,
though? That's a lot of these men in this time though, man. Shit get haywire. They
Yeah.
gonna leave their kids. They gonna
Like the
that
dude from
woman's dream.
not like the dude from Leaving World Behind. Remember the white dude, his son lost all his teeth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's crying. I don't know what to do, man. My phone is. I don't know what to do. He's all weak as shit, man. You know, don't be that guy.
Gotta remain calm in time of trouble. Yeah.
The Lord is building brothers up, and we never gonna be that guy in the world to come, man. Even now, brothers not that guy. Weak and scared. Why we got faith and trust? He gave us a spirit of love, power, and a sound mind. That spirit of fear. Yeah, like brother said, we gonna have knowledge, wisdom to keep us stable in them times, right? So even now we stable. Certain things happen, man. It is what it is. We ain't nervous and out here nervous and scary, walking around like fucking. I don't know who's mad scary. He's mad scary in different TV shows, man. These clowns, man.
Scary niggas. What brother got? You said, remember this is slay yourselves, man. You says to put off that weak nature, man.
He told Job, gird thy loins like a man. You speaking to me, man. You know?
I'm trying to dealing with men.
Yeah. King David was a man. Yahushua was a man.
Disciples are men.
Men.
Apostle Paul, men.
Man. Samson.
And not a man according to this world. What's a man according to money?
Yep.
Fuck a lot of bitches. Like that
That don't mean shit,
A
man.
homosexual, these niggas that are celebrities do that. They could do that.
Huh?
Will Smith could do that.
He ain't a man.
And he damn sure ain't a man.
Yeah, that nigga weak.
Right?
Sad to say, but Will Smith, good actor, but you weak as hell, man.
Yeah, he's an actor.
He's an
That's
actor.
it. You know, actors are strange individuals. Like the nigga from Ghost. Nigga play that, but in real life, nigga crossing his legs.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is up with this nigga? Like,
Even the dude that played
different
RZA.
people, yeah.
It's like it.
Yeah.
The dude that played RZA in the Wu-Tang Clan series, like he's the RZA in there is old gangster from Staten Island and shit. The real dude was taking a picture all effeminate, man. I'm like, damn, they got him too, man. They got him. You see? Crazy.
They're good at playing a role.
Yeah.
You know? What you got? Are we reading what, Genesis 6?
And
Something
then
like that?
you got Deuteronomy 23 and
Or Leviticus 19:29.
I got that too.
Yeah, let's read that.
Leviticus first.
Come.
All right, Leviticus 19:29, and it reads, "Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom and the land become full of wickedness."
There you go. So this land right now is just order.
So,
Wickedness. The average Israelite girl is a whore, is a harlot. Because scripture tell you, Amos said that your woman is going to be a harlot in the city. Because why? We were harlots to the Most High, so he put that curse on Eve. She said, discover her secret parts. He made her whole. All right? She's a representation of us. Right? How we were to the Lord. See? So the average Israelite woman in this society is harlots. Some are more decent than others, but they're harlots. Because they dealt with multiple guys.
like Rahab, she's not Israelite, but she was a harlot. You could see she was decent.
Yeah.
Because she hit the two spies. So you got harlots more decent than others. You know, in these last days, you know, that's what brothers deal with, how they deal. You know?
Yeah, don't ask Most High for Sarah.
No, you ain't getting that, man.
Judith. Remember, she took no other man when her husband died.
Yeah, that's
She was just fasting and staying in the temple until other men asked to marry and she didn't do it. You would never find that in this world. Not in Western society at that.
even Ruth took mad long to move
Yeah,
on from her
yeah.
husband. She cleaved to her husband's mother, man. Man, I'm with you, man. Wherever you going with you,
Yeah.
you know. And and they said she was a virtuous Moabite woman, man. You know. We ain't find that
That's
today.
a thing of the past.
Thing of the past.
It's a thing of the past. As we read it earlier, the world is out of course. What the brother got?
Genesis.
Oh yeah, let's read that. Oh yeah, we read that. We say
Not
cut
Deuteronomy
down.
23 though. You want Deuteronomy 23?
Yeah, 23. Yeah,
What verse?
I think 17.
Deuteronomy chapter 23 and verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Yeah. Oh, Jake boy, not speaking. A lot of these Jake boys are homosexuals. A lot. Right? Even young Jakes. I be hearing their voice like, how? I'm sure his father's not there. His mom, she don't give a fuck because these women don't care. Right? They just love their son regardless. Right? That's female nature anyway, but the man's supposed to be there. You wicked because you probably don't want the man's his father involved in the child's life. And you think you could raise a boy by yourself, especially in this day and time? It's hard as hell, man. Single mother? It's only through the grace of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, because we come from that. The Lord, you know, it's through the Lord, man. We didn't fall through the cracks. Because there's a lot of traps in this society, man. Your mom can instill in you certain morals, but you need to learn from men. All right? You can see with the lack of the Israelite men, most of these gang bangers and drug dealers, guess what home they come from? They come from single parent homes, man. Right? Because the man is the hedge, man. See? So that's where they fall into sodomy. And when he's not there, the daughter, she gonna be doing whatever.
Boredom.
See?
Passed around.
When the strong male is there, that's non-existent. Right? You had Jake in the past, 67, they wasn't in the truth, but they had the makeup of a man. Right? You couldn't just be coming home any old time. You wanted to know who you dating, who you messing with, who you talking to my daughter. That was the thing, man.
Even back then, men had more respect for the women because they would come with flowers to the house and be like, hey, I'm just here to try to take your daughter on a date. Speaking to the parents first,
you'll go
even
to
the
the
mom and
parents,
dad.
yeah.
Speaking to them first. Like, that's what, like, even in movies like The Temptations and shit, you know, like how they, even the Jackson 5 movie about the parents, how they met, he gave mad respect to whatever her name was, to Michael Jackson's mother. Like, nowadays, Jake can see women in the street pulling on a car window. It's in the car, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
And if you come to a woman that like that now with flowers, she'll lick you weak.
literally.
Oh, she'll be like, oh, okay, simple alert.
Simple.
You know?
Yeah.
She like target, just zone on you.
Yeah.
You know, she'll just use that man for whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah.
They showed that to the, Jake do pranks nowadays where he'll do two approaches. One, he's a gentleman, other one, he's rude as hell. One of them, he's rude, he's going up to like, yo, what's your number, bitch? He's talking so great. Why you talking like they start arguing? He's like, all right, my fault, you right. What's your number though? All right. Other one, mad gentleman. I don't got a boyfriend, I'm not interested. I'm not, you know? Chivalry is dead, man. To hell with these hoes, man. That's what they like spittle. They want to be treated like that. See? Why? Because their mind is, they're gone, man. And I thought about this too, Salak, for me, going back to the ancient world as well, the way the system is today with your children basically owned by the state, they gotta go to school, they get influenced by their peers around them, teachers teaching them certain things.
Social media,
right? That was non-existent back then. That's why you had a father in his household to be his house.
The whole world is crazy. Akbar, you just mentioned all that. That's not a natural. That's not a natural world, man.
Nah, it's not natural.
And you getting bombarded, especially with the phone. You getting bombarded with all kind of images all day, all day.
You
know,
try to block those sites, but some way they're gonna pop up. Little ads pop up on the side.
Yeah.
Location, meet me here and shit. What the fuck? I'm looking for fucking gym equipment.
That's why the elders always, you know, you see them do their sit downs a lot of times in park and natural areas, right? The trees and the plants and the animals and nature. Get back to nature again, man. Because this current world we live in is madness. This digital world, man. Everybody's just on the phone and this and that, all kind of shit all day, man.
Yeah.
See, like they said in the past, kids back then actually there was more creativity. Like even in the 80s, they would had the different dances.
Yeah.
Even in Bambaataa days, the break dancing. That was heavy. Like the creativity was high because everybody was outside. See,
Man,
You know what I mean?
trees,
Yeah.
doing certain things. Even Michael Jackson said he was riding by in Harlem. He saw Lil Jake do the moonwalk before he did it. He said it was like foot glide or something like. He was like, "What are you doing?" Because it was breakdancing. Jake was breakdancing. He learned that he studied on his mind. That he learned from other named Jeffrey something. He actually perfected it and made it global. He didn't invent that move. He got it from his peers, fellow Jakes. You know.
And now Jake now is just streaming, video games, internet, social media, likes, views, and that's it.
And I noticed that too. Even with there's a current streamer under Casanet named Rakai, right? This dude acts mad gay all the time. You see, and long story short, you have other Jakes trying to be like him, literally naming themselves Dikai and Rikai. Two other Jakes trying to, and they act like they try to act the same way he acts, all gay, but also still straight at the same time, trying to become streamers. And again, they get clout and likes and views, but bro, your image is through, man. I saw a video, right? Let me add right quick too. Dude, the video went viral on Instagram, whatever. This Jake, he did some weird shit and it went viral, kind of feminine weird shit. And one of the first comments I seen now, it made me laugh. He said, "Bro, this is my first impression of you. I just want to let you know, this is my first impression of you. This is the first video I've ever seen of you, and the fuck is this, man?" You know, laughing at him like. So Jake do shit to go viral, not knowing that whatever you did in that video to go viral, that's what you're known for. Like the Hot 2 girl, the girl that said Hot 2, the white bitch, that's all you're known for. You see that? You act gay and shit to get fake, that's all you're known for. You're gay. You see? Where the men at, man? See, that's what brothers in the truth, the members of the elect, what are brothers gonna be known for in the world to come? Standing stiffly for the name of Yahweh Shema Shah, not taking the mark of the beast, getting spiritual powers risen up in these last days, do miraculous things to glorify the name of Yahweh Shema Shah. That's what acting for all eternity, man. But you, Jason, what are you gonna be known for? Just
being a jester.
Being a jester, being a clown.
The scripture said, what's it, Ecclesiastes 11, verse 10?
I had a precept as well from me.
All right.
Very quick. This is Lamentation 3, on the back of the point you made earlier, verse 22. It is of the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushah's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. See, that's why the Lord didn't allow his people to get fully consumed. All right, with the ways of this wicked ass world, because the compassion don't fail towards his elect. There's always a remnant he's dealing with, man.
Yeah, the Lord never allowed you to go too far to the left. He didn't allow it. It's not because of us, it's because of him.
Because of him. Because of him, man. Because this world, man, they'll pull you far. Like, look at Alonzo, he got pulled far to the darkness, man. He's so far gone in the dark, he can't see light no more, man.
Nah, he can't see it. Look at his page, look at his works. What is he talking about? Is he on fire again? Preaching by himself? Preaching about the kingdom of the Most High and humility, and you got to be humble? He's gone. His mind, he's gone. Like we said, whatever 15% he had left, the Lord just, as soon as he exposed him, just took it back, right? And all the Sakari, they fell, just like they fell back then. They're infighting, exposing this, exposing that, backstabbing him, backstabbing that.
Are infighting.
The niggas are a bunch of backstabbing niggas, and good riddance. Because your foundation wasn't on Yahweh Shai in the first place.
Right.
We've been saying that. The Sakari were not true followers of the Mount. We've been saying that, man. But people like them because they like the show they put on, man. Cutting this person, that person, people kissing your boots, all that bullshit and theatrics, man. We don't got time for that, man. We just bringing the word out, man. Right? No gimmicks, none of that. Just bring that's all Yahweh Shai said to do, man. Learn the word, go out there and prophesy and feed his sheep, feed his lamb. Condemn this society, condemn this man, condemn Babylon. And that's it, man.
That's it.
And wait. Occupy till I come, man. Occupy in the prophecies. Watch for me. He didn't say, let's start soup kitchens. Let's clean up the neighborhood. Right? Hand out turkeys. Let's buy land like IUIC now, land grab. These are all gimmicks, man. Get rich quick schemes, man. And niggas fall for the same playbook over and over. Right? Instead of the money hungry pastor, oh, now we doing this for our people, man. We got to get land. Why we getting land? When Yahweh Shai is about to come back, man.
And destroy this land. So you want to buy land that's about to get destroyed.
What the fuck? What sense does that make, man? Well, that's a stupid investment, man. She says, be a pilgrim. Remain, you have, but you don't. That's your mindset. Right? That's 2nd Ezra 16, I think 41, man. That's a mindset the Lord don't get attached to anything. Because shit could happen just like Lot. At any given moment, you got to get up and leave. How Shah said, if you're on the house, don't come. He gave us all those different scenarios. Then he said, listen, remember Lot's wife, man. All right, that's a mindset we got to have in these last days. Yeah, we have certain comforts. Brothers got homes, cars, and whatnot. All those. The devil could come in today and grab us up.
Yeah.
Then what, man? All right? Or change your system to digital one. Then what? All right, because that's, you see IUIC changing them now to digital.
The B system.
They trying to come slide like a damn snake.
Yep.
Right? Nah, man, you out there already mocking it, man. Right? It's June, ain't no micro this, that. And if you say, what does the MOTB accent do? And the dude said, oh, sin, this. He said, I thought he was going to say a micro, see him. Right? Now it's inevitable now. And now you know there's infightings and skirmishes in IUIC.
Right. Brothers
We've been
that.
saying that.
Yeah.
That's why he did his whole political campaign against GMS. So yeah, I know some of you were thinking because why? There's arguments. People are like, nah, Bishop Nate, no. That has to be it, man. And now they have to, all right, well, we're going to say it without saying it. Right? Instead of saying MOTB, oh, it's a digital system. When they get rid of the economy, they're going to come in a new system. Well, how is it going to look? The banker said it's going to be something they put underneath your skin. Right? So, you know what? We just going to allow you guys to, keep looking dumb, man. Right? We're going to even say, that whole congregation, that's about to, the Lord is going to move on y'all next. Y'all downfall going to be epic, man.
Because their foundation in Yahweh Shani is in Christ.
Christ. Who's the king? Christ. Right? That's that Matthew 7, that's talking about them, man. Then we do great works in your name. Then we go to Kenya, right? Then we go to South America, get rocks thrown at us.
Spat on.
Then we march this, that, and all of that, right? And the Lord said, I never knew you. Number one, the Lord didn't tell us to do that anyway. The main prophet sign is right here. And the internet do the rest. The scriptures talks about the ends of the earth, the fourth part of the earth. That's right here. This is the new world, right? But the Europeans call it Columbus, and they call this place the new world, man. Everybody knew about the ancient world already. Africa, Asia, the Middle East, Asia Minor. Okay? The new world is dealing with the Americas, man. And this is where the bulk of the tribes are at, man. From Judah down to Issachar, man. The Americas, man. And America, as we know, Babylon, the eighth head, the whore, this is the center of the world, man. All nations are here. Right? You got Esau here, his red ass, he here. Dogs, right? You got Israelites. You got Moab out here. You got Elam out here. Okay? You got Ishmael out here. Okay? You got people from all walks of life out here, man. Japhite out here, man. See? Hawaii, they're a bunch of dead Japhites, man. Polynesia. So all nations are literally within America, man. The 18 nations, they all here, man. Right? All of them are here, man. Right. Amalek is here. All these nations are here, man. Ham, dirty ass, he's here. See, the Korean store, they here. Like we said, all them nations they come out of Ammon. Right? All the nations are here. Everybody trying to run here. So this is the sense of the world, man. That's why all those nations are pissed off with Trump, because where they make their money is America. Who's the biggest consumers? You can look that up on Google. The biggest consumer, what country is the biggest consumers in the world? I mean, if you have a product and you want to make money, where's the place you have to sell it? Right?
What country is the biggest consumer?
It's cheap to make it everywhere else. And you can sell it for a lot.
You got to sell it in Babylon.
Right here. So this is the AI overview. It says the United States has the largest market in the world, both by consumer market size and total market capitalization.
There you go. They're all the consumer. You want to be successful in any business, it has to be successful here. This is the center of the world, man. What you got?
It's a little more sloppy. So the United States is the biggest consumer market in the world.
And that goes with
what is it, 18?
Ezekiel 27.
27, okay.
It goes into Tyre. That goes into Esau too. Babylon.
Yeah.
Merchants. Drones.
You see a lot of those.
Yeah.
Police drones. You start shooting Jakes down like
Yeah.
birds.
They were like, oh, scan you, or you're not supposed to be outside, your
Yeah.
social credit score, oh, you're in the wrong zone, Mr. Such and Such.
Yeah.
You know, come down, scan your eyes. That's the type of world they want.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You know, like, yo, you're in the wrong zone. You don't have this certain amount of income, and your social credit score is such and such.
Yo, that
Realize you didn't take such and such amount of shots, Mr. Such and Such. Yeah. That's the type of world they want, man. Yeah.
That was in the movie Time with Justin Timberlake.
Mhm.
So you can't go certain zones without that time, you know? Remember I think his mom ran out of time. She missed the bus. She died. Some shit, remember? She gotta catch it because she ran out of time, man.
Ran out of time.
It says the United States is the biggest consumer market in the world, with a consumer class spending nearly 19 trillion on goods and services in 2023,
There you go.
according to Visual Capitalists.
And he wanted to go at China. It wasn't China. You know what I'm saying? All those corporations, they sold America out a long time ago.
Man.
They say, yo, instead of we paying this guy 20 something an hour, 30 an hour to do shit, let's go overseas. Let's use those people, get cheap labor. That's all Apple and that's all these products, all this Gucci, all this bullshit. Oh, this shit was made in China, man. They pay those people pennies on the dollar, $10 to make it, and they sell it for thousands of dollars. Your sneakers, Nike, right? They pay them $5 to make Jordans. Niggas
It's
sell it
funny-
for 300, yeah.
It's funny you said it. One of the Jordans I have is called the Thunders, right? The piece broke off. One of the pieces broke off. I was do my deliveries with it. 'Cause I don't care really, so I'm doing my job with it. And one of the pieces broke off of it. I was like, damn, now it should look fake. I said, oh yeah, I forgot. It costs $5 to fucking make.
Yeah.
You know, and I think how much spent on tomatoes? Bought it like a few years ago. It cost $400.
Yeah, so he said, Trump
Won't do it
said,
again?
Trump said China cheating him on trade. It wasn't China that sold the American people out. It was the American corporations that said they took the jobs from over here because they don't want to deal with the people over here bullshit and employers and talking about raises and benefits. They get tired of hearing that. Let's go overseas where it's tax-free. We can use the people there, sweatshops, create a mass amount of products and sell it for you a bunch of money. That's what they've been doing. They know they cheating on. They ain't cheating on trade, man. All right? And China took that money, some of that money, build their military and their roads. And then now Esau now, Trump's, we got to he ain't bringing no giant. If any of those jobs come back, factories and making phones and clothes, guess who's going to do it? Machines. If corporations take those jobs from China, we not dealing with China no more, and they bring that over to America again, people ain't going to be doing that. Who going to be doing it? AI and machines,
It's
man.
called automation, right?
Everything going to be automation. And the machine's going to do it fast
And precise.
and precise, man. Okay?
And free.
They're not dealing with, you think the corporations they don't want you people they don't want no middle class. See what I'm saying? They don't want you American people to be happy, man. Like we said, they only want two classes. Either the rich, the elite, and the poor, man. They show you in all their movies. All right? They show you in Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer.
They show you in
Hunger
Hunger
Games.
Games.
Yeah.
It's just two classes.
And you got different districts.
Yeah. Yup. They want to cut out the middleman, the middle class.
And FEMA already divided America into 10 parts.
Yup. It's a 10 part of the
FEMA
city,
zones.
yeah.
Yeah. So we don't see what Esau do when all hell break loose in the chaos and the order he brings out of that chaos. He may set up a different, and now you're in this, so New York, this, that, and third, you're all in one zone. You can't go outside your zone unless you have this type of credit score. They're gonna do some crazy shit, man. And people are willing to take the chip to get out of that, to escape it. Why? Because they're so used to comfortabilities here. Oh, damn, life is pretty decent, but listen, life has not been the same since 2019.
The elite was on their move.
Yeah.
Because they realized, who said they know he had a short time. He got a short time. That's what came with the C-19 nonsense. The juice scheme. Right? A lot of you people bowed down to that. And
They actually arrested a couple, if I may add real quick, for not for giving the Vanessas, I'm talking about to their child. I think it was that in Texas somewhere?
yeah, because of the measles thing, I think, something like that.
Oh yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they could do whatever. You know, that's why we need to get out of here, man.
Gotta get out of here, man.
Right? No, man. What about natural cures, natural remedies, man? You want everybody to trust your science, which is death. All right? Talking about measles spreading because of this style, man. That's all lies anyway, man. And people in the past got measles and chicken pox and they lived. And you just move on. It's not the end of the fucking world, man. Just like C19, they said had a 99%. We brought that information out back then. 99% recovery rate. So why was all this mass hysteria, man?
It was like the flu, but it made you not be able to taste some shit or smell or some shit like that. You know?
99%. So no, 99% they get it, they'll recover and then move on. See?
And they want to inject you with their poison. You know? And also they really it was a trick. They injected you with the next disease, the next outbreak. That's what they gave you people, man. And a lot of y'all died early from it. A lot of y'all got all type of heart problems and shit, blood clots. And a lot of y'all gonna turn into some shit very soon.
Yeah, a lot of you, man. You know, they're not done with you yet. A lot of people getting cancer and heart attacks. They're not talking about that. They're not talking about that part, man. Cancer rate has went through the roof, man. See? What precept we were bringing out? Oh, yeah, I was going to read, I think it was Ecclesiastes 11.
Okay, got it.
Verse again?
Verse 9 or something?
Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 9. Rejoice, O young man, in thy youth, and let thy heart cheer thee in the days of thy youth. It says, and walk in the ways of thine heart, but in the sight of thine eyes. It says, and in the sight of thine eyes. But no doubt for all these things the Most High will bring thee into judgment. Therefore remove sorrow far from thy heart, and put away evil from thy flesh. And
put away evil from thy flesh. Oh, he's young. Nah, the Lord ain't dealing with that, man. All right, go ahead.
In childhood and youth are vanity.
Who says childhood and youth are vanity? The Most High called the prophets, a lot of them, when they were young men.
Yep.
He called us when we were young. The elders called them when they were young. The scripture said in the book of Lamentations, bear the yoke of the Lord in your youth. It's in Lamentations 3:27, something like that. You got to bear the yoke in your youth. Because you can be shaped and molded into how he wants you to be. All right? If you're an old man, you're already stuck in your ways. That's what the Lord said, you can't put new wine in old bottles. All right? A lot of these old niggas, a lot of you old hoes at these churches screaming up and down Jesus. The Lord ain't dealing with you, man. All right? Screaming and preaching on a bus and a train, but it's going to tell you to keep your mouth shut, man. All right? The Lord ain't dealing with you, man. What you got?
Lamentations chapter 3, verse 27. It is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth.
There you go. Bear the yoke in your youth, when you're a young man. That's what the Lord called the vast majority of brothers. Yes, some brothers came in old, but the vast majority came in young men. All right? Now he started working with you. Wisdom started supping with you. You start learning through different experiences in your youth, right? See? But like the brother talking about these young jakes today, Esau set up the standard. These influences. What are they teaching you? Follow.
They teach you materialism, self-worship, vanity, being a jester.
Matter of fact, get it 1 John 2:15.
I got another one too.
Love this world.
That's right.
America's the end all be all. Yeah.
Okay, I can read this right quick. All right, very quick. Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not.
Remember the Lord in the days of night, when the evil days come not. So you want to serve the Lord now, when you're young, vibrant, full of strength. Serve all your heart, your mind, and your soul. See, before the evil day comes. So the evil day come, that's it. Go to hear nothing. It's either you seal or you're not. Right? And the vast majority of people, they're not sealed. Sealed with what? The word, man. All right, what your brother got? Revelation, that's Revelation 14th chapter. What you got?
Yeah.
1 John 2, verse 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
And what's in the world? The brother gonna go into this read.
Verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh.
The lust of the flesh. The brother talked about different lust of the flesh. Right? The love of money, not money itself, because we all use money. Right? It's a medium for exchange. And people love money. The things they do for money. Sacrificing their family members. Right? It's doing sexual inordinate things, man. Bowing down to other gods, man, and idols. Making certain blood oaths. All this wickedness. Drug dealing. Women selling their bodies. That's the love of money.
Yeah.
Right? Like you had it before, the harlots in the past, they That was the ends to a means to feed themselves, their family. Now women are doing it to be up there. They come from a decent home. So why did you become an OnlyFans model or Harley? Because you were covetous, man. See? So that's what a brother read it. Let's read again.
1 John chapter 2, verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life.
The pride of life. And the Most High hates that, man. Right? The pride of life, man. Right? Like Nebuchadnezzar, damn, look what I did, man. This is all me, man. And the Most High smit his ass right. That's the pride of life. Look at my accomplishments, man. You know what I mean? This investment, that investment. The Lord don't like that. Right? Like we said, we just pilgrims. We pass it through. We don't boast it, the car, and we don't do that. That's the pride of life, man.
Quick reset one.
Yeah, con.
Proverbs 6 verse 16. These 6 things doth the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shemel Shai hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look.
Proud look. We just read it. The pride of life. So that's the thing that he hates the most. Right? Because what's a further proof on that? That's from Luke 12:15. First read it out, 1 John.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Pride of life. So we don't boast in that. Look how much degrees I got. Look what this, that. That's all you see on social media. It's self-worship. To tell you that, 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter. People are lovers of themselves more than lovers of the Heavenly Father. Lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Heavenly Father, man. That's the pride of life. All right, what the brother got?
1 John 2, verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world.
It's of the world, man. The Most High ain't dealing with that, so we don't get in that spirit. All right, what the brother got?
Luke 12 and 15. And he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness.
Covetousness, right? That we read, envying the oppressor, desiring things that does not belong to you. Right? And like we see now, men giving up their soul in order to get it. See? What's Shannon Sharp? What did you do, man, to get where you at, man? We know. Cat Williams spilled a whole lot of shit. You did that too. He did it too, man. Yep. That nigga ain't innocent, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. He probably didn't go that far to the left. All you niggas are wicked, man. Right? Because he heard the truth, man. See? All right, now all the skeletons, all this shit coming out, scandal after scandal. And all these women full of shit, yeah, but at the end of the day, who you got to blame for all that? You, man. See?
He gave over to his lust.
Yeah, because
he wasn't thinking with no time. He had no wisdom anyway. He wasn't thinking wise at all. Like you're literally on a phone call with this bitch saying you're gonna choke her. You might choke her in public. You dumbass.
Yeah, you see.
It's a young white woman, man. You didn't learn from Emmett Till. You learn from them days and shit.
And he gonna say, I know you're gonna say, nah, this how we role play, which it sound like what the bitch saying. It sound like that's what they into.
Yeah. You know she a little freak.
You know what I mean? But Esau don't give a fuck, man.
But she recording a convo.
Yeah.
Whole time, so she's planning.
You gotta be wise. Oh, I can't hear you say. And then she was, saying certain things. You were like, why are you talking like that? Like,
and she was taking slow to respond.
Yeah. Oh, I can't hear you, or say that again.
So it's like she was probably getting fed what to ask him.
Yeah.
For her to be slow. If he say something.
And she sound like a slur, like she's slow over the phone. Like, she sound like the only thing she know is sex. Like, that sound like that. Y'all know that voice anywhere, man. Those are the type of bitches that was on this nigga podcast, Fresh and Fit. Yeah. All those women have that same voice. Yeah. Like they just airheads, dildo. They can't talk about nothing else. You know what I mean? Like when Aaron the plumber asked him, what's 11 times 11? They had that voice. I don't know, 130? Right? All they know is about sex. If you ask them about dildo size and position, this, that, the bitches can tell you everything. Yep. Everything else outside of that, they don't know. That's how the bitch sound over the phone, man. See? So men gotta move wise, man. But see, it's that money and the cloud, and he probably wasn't hearing nothing. If we told him that, he wouldn't like, nigga, you broke, nigga, you're not on my level. What you niggas doing, man? I'm second top podcaster, man. That's what he would have told us. And we know for a fact we told Shannon Sharp, nigga, what you niggas doing, man? I'm on TV, I'm a Hall of Famer, I'm the second podcast. I had the biggest interview last year. Don't tell me nothing, man. Get your money up before you got. That's all them niggas in the world.
Get your money up.
Yeah, before you could talk to me. Well, you caught up in all kind of scandals, man. We ain't caught up in that, man.
He ain't caught up in that, man.
See, them women, them hoes from that world ain't looking at us anyway, and we don't want that type of demon over here, that succubus demon, man. Right? You become a prey when you get that rich in that world, man.
Yes, you do.
All right? We deal with the little demons that we got, and that's it.
That's it.
All right? What you got?
Oh, yes, more. So Luke 12:15. And he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of things which he possesseth.
Man, none of you pastors ever bring that scripture out. Yahweh Shai said, a man's life consisteth not in the abundance of things which he possess. That's the master teacher, man. That's a punchline right there, man. All right? He's saying your life was worth more than your possessions, man.
That's right.
Because those things you can have today, scripture says, riches make itself wings. And you could lose it tomorrow. Thieves break through and steal. Right? The so-called white man, oh, you didn't pay your taxes in how long? We need to seize this, we need to seize that. No, keep reading that, huh?
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So verse 16. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plenty of food. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits. So he had abundance. He said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater. And there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods.
Mm-hmm. Today I'm gonna move it to this account, this offshore account, this investment here, money over here, right? That's his mindset. That's scripture tell you they can hardly get any sleep. Ecclesiastes the 5th chapter, man. Because their mind is constantly on their possession. Yep. The Lord don't want us like that, man. All right? That's why I started to say, give me poverty nor riches, give me sufficient for thee. What's sufficient for you? The Most High may give a brother a little bit more. That's sufficient for him. Right? He gave every man what they're supposed to have, man. All right, let's read on.
Verse 19. This is Luke 12:19. And I'll say to my soul, there's much goods laid up for many years.
See, the pride of life. The pride of life. Go ahead.
So basically he's saying, I got generational wealth, man. You know? It says, take thine ease, eat and drink and be merry. But the Most High said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then who shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself and is not rich toward the Most High.
You're not rich towards the Most High. So you can have all that money. That don't mean shit.
Nothing.
You're not rich towards me, so it doesn't even matter. You know that with the rich man. He said, I kept all the commandments, you guys in the law. He said, cool. Give all that up and follow me. Me. You gotta follow me. I'm the way. He said, nope, I can't do that. So he ain't gonna make it. Okay? He ain't gonna. And then he said, hardly shall a rich man enter the kingdom of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. Right? And it's not just physically entering the kingdom, the knowledge. That's why them type of men can't come into this thing, man.
Because it requires change. All right? It requires sacrifice.
Humility.
Time.
And they can't deal with that.
Yeah,
humility, a nigga can't deal with humility. A nigga in his lowest state can't deal with being humble, man. You know? You want to show out for the bitches and this, that, and the third, or make people believe he got something that he don't. Jay can't deal with that, man. That's one of the key components of being in the truth is being humble. These pastors are not humble, man. All right? We humble, man. We're brothers of sackcloth, doing the work.
Even out here, it's
yeah.
humble.
We ain't actually none of you for no money, man. Everything we get it from our own money, man.
And labor.
Our own labor, man. Right? Because we work, man. We got jobs, man. We come on, man. Yeah, day in and day out, man. Brothers work, do what we have to do, man.
Extra hours.
Right? Brother said overtime, this, that, and always make time because the first job is the work.
That's right.
Right? See what I'm saying? Yeah, what you saying?
And precept, if I may. Ecclesiastes 40, verse 18. To labor and to be content with that a man hath is a sweet life.
That's a sweet life.
Sweet life.
Because it's simple. Simple. The simpler the better, man. Start doing all this shit for extra and that shit get complicated, and then what happened? Slowly but surely the work takes a back seat. Nah, brother, I'm telling you, nah, that's gonna happen, man. The work of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah is gonna start taking a back seat, man. All right, so man, that's why. I think it's Proverbs 28, 13.
28.
You see?
God, I'll finish this out. It says, but he that findeth a treasure is above them both.
That scripture says gold have been the ruin of many.
Yeah. So the treasure that brothers found is the knowledge. The treasure in earthen vessels. All right, so with this knowledge on top, so with us believing in Yahweh Shema Shah, we're rich in faith. Right? And
I think it's 28:6, yeah.
28:6? Okay. So us being rich in faith and also physically laboring to earn our wages is be content.
Matter of fact, it says it's nothing for the Most High to make a poor man rich. Nothing. Like we said, you could be a Jake, a bum, living with your parents, smoking weed all day, right? Then you got the how you call it, the mega
Lotto.
the mega ball or whatever.
Yeah. You just play
Shit, 600, 700 million now. Nigga, like I never played Lotto before. Let me try it. Nigga hit the shit clean, all numbers.
All numbers.
Life changed immediately, 700 million, just like that. Lord could change his life just like that, right? The Lord could. That's nothing, man. Right? So what you got? Yeah, the Proverbs 28:6.
Proverbs chapter 28 and verse 6. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich.
Man. Read that again.
Proverbs chapter 28 verse 6. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich.
Perverse in his ways. Nigga involved in all sorts of sins and scandals and wickedness, man. We said a poor man just live a simple life, man. And he's walking uprightly. And like we said, the Most High can change your position overnight, man, if he wanted to, man. See, but the main thing is, they say, like, doing this work, man. All right? So being rich ain't it, man, in this society, man. It's not, man. Right? Solomon, who had all the riches, he said it was all vanity. Then he came to the conclusion, fear the Most High, keep his commandments. That should be the whole duty of man. Because he had it all. Everything you niggas want, he had it. And you were nowhere near his level. Right? They're still trying to figure out his riches today, how rich he was today. Right? And not only was he rich, he was a king. People, all nations were tributaries to him. And he put his people on. Right? They thought his servants were him. So everybody was winning.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's your whole shot for you.
Yeah.
He said, well, I'm going to prepare a place for you. I'm going to come and receive you to myself, man. I'm putting all my brothers on, man. See Jake making on this side and forget they hood.
Yeah.
They forget
all the
they
people that was grinding with you.
That literally bought your first studio session. You know, they forget all about them.
That's how Sonetta and Polite fell out the first time.
Interesting. Wow.
Because when Polite went to Hollywood, Sonetta was pissed. Like, nigga, I don't know. Because he did. He was the one who put you on his platform for you to talk your shit, all of the debates. And nigga, you know, I guess they made up later. He said, nigga, I'm the one that just stand a third on. Polite got the bag. And because Polite is a fucking scam artist, man. He was scamming mad people, man. His land scam. He was another one selling land, supposedly. And books and products and this and that. Right? As soon as Esau threw a little money at him, he praying the money shouldn't have the Bible. And somebody on the live said, yo, what all that rich? He said, yo, keep spirituality for the spiritual. Yo, all that Mr. Conscious Man and the third eye, you got to be deep and you did all that. So then they got money. He said, nigga, leave spirituality for the spiritual realm. I'm in the physical realm. Fuck all that spiritual shit. So he's just what? He was a scam artist. Whatever he could get, whatever he could do to get to the bag. Right? And remember he had the other, like a commercial. I forgot what shoes he had on and he had the bag next to him. Yeah. Let's do this so we can get this money together. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was a scammer, man. Right? And he's sitting down with Mayweather, Artest, different celebrity. But that was
Breakfast
the Lord
Club.
boosting your ego. Like the brother said, Breakfast Club. He was boosting your ego. And then he brought the hit. Game over. See? So we don't want that, man. We good. We good, man. You know?
Even King Solomon said it, give me poverty nor riches. Feeding food convenient for me. Right? Lest I be full and deny thee, or lest I be poor and take thy name in vain.
Yeah, because if you true, you'll deny him. You'll deny him.
You
man.
say what Nebuchadnezzar said. Oh, look at me. Look what I did. I'm just so great. All right.
Yeah.
Homie your ass quick, man. Put a bullet in your head.
Yeah.
Take all your riches first. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
what about that tech? What is it? He top tech company in the helicopter. Remember, you're on vacation with his family in New York. They came from Spain. Right? Look his name up again. The tech guy who fell from. Mossad brought down that damn helicopter, man. Skies ain't safe, man. We just seen another one. Luke, brother, gonna read it in Thailand. It's another plane crash. It's like every goddamn day or week, man. Planes falling out the sky. Soon as gonna be them Boeing, them jumbo jets, 300, 400 people. Shit just shit may just end up exploding. Or hell, the Lord may send a chariot to zap your ass out the sky, man. You proud ass people. Oh, I'm in first class, and look at this. Bam, chariot laser hit that shit, man.
Right.
Right, you dumbass, man. If the plane go down, first class, second class, still going down together, man. The fuck does that mean, man? What the brother got?
Right here it says A. Simmons executive, Augustin Escobar.
Escobar's name, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, nigga, he was we keep reading, yeah.
It says his wife, Mercy Campubi Montel, and their 3 children were killed in a helicopter crash on April 10th, 2025.
Man, Lord ain't playing, man. Everybody on that helicopter got put to death. All right, that shit just fell apart in the sky. It didn't hit anything. You saw it? It was just flying and it just fell apart in the sky. Right? That's it.
That's it. It says he was a global CEO of rail infrastructure.
Global CEO. So he was that dude. Right? Calling shots, multiple employees underneath him, signing checks, firing people. Right? He's dead now. Fuck that dude, man. Right? What just like the other CEO that got taken out by that Luigi dude. Yeah, these rich men, they're wicked, man. And people went in on that insurance company. People pay all this money for premiums. And when it come down to surgery, the insurance company rejected them. They said his rejector rate was like over 80%.
Damn.
So people need life-saving surgery. It's a scam, man.
Scamming.
Right? Scripture says judgment gonna come to those in high places, man.
That dude was like a vigilante, that dude.
Yeah. The Lord ain't playing with you
That's a lot of people
man.
praising him.
Yeah.
A lot of people trying to give him alibis.
Yeah, because people said that CEO was wicked, man. And they are wicked, man.
Yup.
You ain't gonna become no billionaire being righteous, man.
Nope.
All right? Like, let's get, I'll look up the Thailand one today. Yeah, we know why y'all getting hit in Thailand. You know, that goes without saying. It's like a mini Babylon over there.
Yo, it's a video.
I don't know how Esau freaked them Japhites / Moabites. He freaked them out over there. Right?
Right.
You get them surgeries done for cheap over there, man. What you got?
Con.
How a whole population of your men want to become women. That's what Thailand is now, man. That's craziness, man.
Yeah.
What are all that damn soya sauce, man? You know what I mean?
Soy sauce.
Yeah. All that damn soya food, man. That's bad for testosterone. All right, what the brother got?
Con. So it says from the BBC News, 6 police officers killed in Thailand plane crash. It says 6 police officers have been killed.
And then was that today, right?
Yeah, this article was 4 hours ago.
See, that's today.
Yeah.
That's today, man.
It says 6 police officers have been killed in Thailand after their plane crashed to the sea during a test flight for parachute training, police have said. The small plane was seen crash into the water at around 8 o'clock local time on Friday in the Chayam district, a coastal resort area some 130 kilometers, 80 miles, southwest of Bangkok. Royal Thai Police said in a statement on Facebook that 5 of the police officers died at the scene, with the 6th later dying in the hospital. Authorities are examining the aircraft's black box data recorder to determine the cause of the crash. Local media said that the aircraft hit the water around 100 meters from the shore, while footage shared online showed people wading into the sea to reach the crash site. The officers who died were 3 pilots, 1 engineer, and 2 mechanics, police confirmed. The Royal Thai Police expressed their deepest condolences to the brave officers who lost their lives. Imagine they died by doing a test to test the parachutes. You know? So they're doing a little test and they died, man. The Lord took them, he said, I require their souls this night, man. This is how they coming back into the spiritual realm. And bro was mentioning how Thailand, you really know that place all freaked out.
Place freaked out, man.
I saw a video, they said that this could be the Shihis, the femboys, or it could be women, who knows. But there's a video of dudes walking down the street by, I think they call it like a Foxy bar in Thailand, and a woman are grabbing the men, like grabbing them to come with them. Like, no, you come with me, you come with me.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, man.
Yup, they all just grabbing you up. They probably trying to rob Jake. Not even Jake, people, whoever.
You gotta be careful, man.
Because Jake, if you think with your little man.
Because those women out there, yeah, that's their only source of income.
Yep.
Because those countries are third world countries. But in the midst of them, there's a lot of femboys, like the brother's saying. It's a lot. It's a lot.
And a lot of setups.
Yeah,
There's a lot of men with machetes waiting for the room that they're about to bring you to. In the closet, just waiting. As soon as you come, they know you're gonna come through, but they know there's a lot of horny niggas.
Yeah, you Jakes in the third world countries. Y'all gotta be careful, man. Oh, I'm looking for a wife. Listen, female nature don't change wherever you are, man. They might be a little more feminine, more submissive, of course, than Babylon, absolutely. But they look at you as a prize, or they look at you as an easy target.
Yep.
So the brother said, you can't think with your little, oh, I'm in Colombia, I'm in DR, and yeah, man, they could line your ass up, man.
They would line you up quick.
Line you up quick, man. Put something in your drink.
You wake
know?
up, you're butt naked, nothing, you know, everything gone.
Yeah.
And you bruised up, like you got beat up and shit.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck didn't happen, man?
See?
You can't remember the girl's face, how she looked, nothing. You just gone. Cause she offered you that extra shot.
All that, poppy.
Fall in love with- yeah.
And your mind is, she inflating your ego, you know? And simple as you. You know what I mean?
See, that's what the Lord giving brothers back, that king-like mentality, man. Bitch, that ain't phasing me, man. You call me Poppy what you want, bitch. No. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
Take me back to America, Poppy. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Nah, stay your ass
You're a damn harlot, man.
Stay your ass here and beg on these streets.
Yeah.
Take it with me.
You know? Hell no, man.
See, Jake, they be tricking, man.
You for the streets, man.
Yeah.
Like they said, from the streets from the streets she shall return, man.
You in the streets, man.
Yeah, you in the streets, man. You're a streetwalker, man.
You can't. It's the same. You can't turn a
You can't.
a housewife.
Spiritually, you can't, and physically, even when you know the science behind a woman, a man can have sex with a woman and just move on. Woman, it's a lot. Like if a woman cheat on you, then that means she's emotionally connected to that guy.
Yep.
A man could love his woman and still do, and not because he's emotionally, because he's a man.
Yep.
It's just in him. That testosterone to just have, you want to deal with another one for the time. But he's not really emotionally connected to that woman.
He ain't about to protect her.
Yeah.
See, that's why I saw a video. I forgot who said this, but he said, technically a man cheated in this world. Cheating is that term. I don't even like that term because really go back to adultery. We all know what adultery is. When a man sleeps with another man's wife or a woman step out of her initial husband. Boom. But also, today they say cheating, meaning you just step out on your partner, right? But they said if a man cheats, a woman should really be in pain or hurt when he's buying the other woman a house, buying her different things, like really providing for her and protecting her and rhythm with his life. And that's when they get scared, they ask you, do you love her though? You cheat on me, do you love her? That's what they're scared of. Do you actually love this woman? Nah, it's fine as fuck then, man. Then they'll take you back, they'll forgive you. All right, you don't love her, forgive you. Because they know it's in men's nature. Deep down, they'll be mad or whatever, boom. The brother said through the spirit, when a woman cheats, one, she already had to go on her radar. Two, he or her either shot already, DMs, whatever, how things go nowadays.
She's pretty much done with you.
She used monkey branches, so she's holding on to you, and any excuse for you to mess up, whatever, she just let go of your ass. Grabbed onto his nuts. You know what I'm saying? And now you like, you cheated on me.
She probably used that guy to pay the bills or whatever. Yeah, because I see these women. All wickedness is but little.
How did that bill get paid? I ran out of money. Don't worry, I handled it. He handled it, man.
Yeah.
She had Tyrone. Tyrone paid for it because she attached him and they popping it. Because she liked him. That's what brother said, man. She from the streets to return, man. You gotta have the it is what it is spirit. It is what it is. Let the most that movie play out. Don't get too stressed out, man.
Can't get stressed out. She was never yours in the first place.
It was just your turn, like a doorknob. But at the end of the day,
it's a mindset. The scripture, let's get at Surah 26. Marvel not that you trespass against it. Don't be surprised.
Don't be surprised. Because remember, We're in the Most High's movie. You can't stress anything you don't have no control over.
That's true. See?
If you don't have control over it, why are you stressing for it, man? The Most High want her to step out on you. He want to. If you're in the truth, he want me to step out because the Most High want to kill her ass, man. He don't want her to make it. And also to put you through a little trial right quick, you know, put you through, because he want to get that love spirit off you, man. If you're too in love with your woman, man, why you love her so much, man?
Lovey-dovey.
Oh, lovey-dovey.
Honeymoons
and hugging. Flowers.
Roses in the bathtub.
Yup.
Get out of here with all that candles.
Candles lit.
Surprise her when she come home.
Yeah.
After she blowed another nigga's rod.
She come and wipe her mouth.
Yeah. Done no wickedness. Yeah.
Yep.
The Lord will kill you. The Lord will get rid of for that, man.
I said, don't be surprised if your woman does that. More than not, because you never know what she's doing behind closed doors. The Lord wants to reveal it to you now, to show you her true nature, her true colors. All right, so brother, move on, man. Focus on Sophia, your first love. Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai is truth. And we will get all type of women in the world to come, even on this side, but the world to come going to be where it's really at.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have them all, and they all going to just know us, man. And we're going to know all of it. They all going to be one flesh joined with us. You know, you as a man, you have any woman you want, your heart's desire.
Shit, they said Trump's disruption could become noticeable in 2 weeks, so we're going to look at that.
His disruption, you said?
Yeah, like you're going to see it in probably 2 weeks. Prices going up, shelves being empty.
Let's do it. Let's go.
See, because we all going to feel it. Like we said,
Right.
these demons, when they do their shit on top, they're not going to get affected. It's going to affect us,
It'll affect
man.
us.
Right?
So, lower class.
So that summer going to be real hot, man.
It can be a hot summer.
Like we said, the Lord put that guy in there for a reason, to speed it up. Speed it up, man.
Operation Warp Speed.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Do things quick.
Trump is a guy who just gets shit done fast.
Yeah.
He's not a rational thinker. He's not a thinker. He thinks he could just bully people. See? And he never think about the repercussions that could come back. But like we said, the elite just use you because why? They're going to make you the fall guy, man.
Yeah.
You're the fall guy, man. That's what they said. A president is no different than a damn manager at McDonald's. He don't control nothing, man.
Shit.
Just give him a script.
Yep.
Right? Joe Biden, you really think Joe Biden was controlling anything in the dude? They could giving a nigga a script. Say this, say that.
And he was
say
messing
this,
up. He couldn't even speak.
He wasn't running anything, man. All right, so yeah, man, we gonna see. Babylon is about to start burning. So we staying locked in. Lord's giving us signs all week, man. 144. It's beautiful, man. You know what I mean? Dreams.
Just a picture of it,
See?
yeah.
I mean, that's not a coincidence, or that's right. You're a damn fool if you think that anyway, man. Spirit not dealing with you, man. The brother said, yeah, you know, the registration sticker, you know, look at this black car right here. Shit was all black, straight sixes. Remember we just saw, yeah. We just randomly talking, brother say, yo, look at this car right here, yeah. See that right there? That's it. This car was all straight sixes, man.
Yeah. Showing you that what does the Lord let us know with that? They're about to bring that system. Matter of fact, it's already here, but they're about to implement it. The 666, you know what? That's the number of that man, the number of that beast system that's being set up. It's the vibration that Esau has with that number 666, man.
Now, who the only ones bringing this out? Us. IUIC, you ain't bringing shit out, man. All right, talking about the digital when this man collapsed. You ain't coming in the right name, man. You niggas are prophets of the world, man. Because you were supposed to get your congregation ready. You talking about buying land, but y'all just gonna stay off radar. All y'all living off the land, and Esau not gonna. Nigga, you're crazy, man. Right? When he send the troops, they gonna grab y'all asses up.
Yeah.
And y'all so dumb. Y'all publicizing everything, man. See, we got to be in the spirit, or we got to move around. See, and the Lord gonna work miracles, man. Because us ourselves, we can't do much.
Can't do much.
Like Yahushua said, without me, you can do nothing, man. Right? So we need Yahushua in that time more than ever, man. He gonna have to work miracles, power, dreams, show you signs, where to move, where to go, how to get your food, how to get your water, how to clean yourself, where to go, where to hide out, shelter, all that, man. See? And through each trial, like he said, you're going to be praising me more and more and more. He said that. That's Psalms the 50th chapter.
I had a quick one for a minute.
Con.
Just backing up. I know brothers will hold this up. I'll read right quick. Isaiah 41 verse 14. Fear not the worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee. Save the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel.
If I get that, Isaiah 33:22 is a classic. Right?
So he considered us like into a worm. You know, a worm, bros always break this down. A worm is defenseless. When it comes off the ground, it is slithering real slow. Anyone can step on it. You know, I think worms are blind too. They can't even really fucking see us some shit, man. They just like sense some shit. I can't remember, but they're in the dirt. They're in a safe haven. But they come out that dirt. Eagles come grab their ass up. Birds peck at them. People can step on them. So we're like unto worms. And Moses said, I'm gonna help you though. Why? Because we are defenseless in this physical. Like what physically
We're considered sheep.
Yeah, we're sheep. What physically can we do to combat Esau's technology?
What are you gonna do when he knocked the power out? You really just asked out.
Ask them.
You know, like you have these doomsday preppers, but how they know? They don't know every single scenario where you're gonna be when shit really go down. They're gonna be checkpoints set up. Explosion may happen right next to you. You may be able to go, but your family is somewhere out there. Your wife is somewhere out there. Your kids are somewhere out there.
Yeah.
You just gonna go and leave them behind, like the other nigga hiding behind on his bed. A goddamn coward, man.
We read it earlier. All the things that the man stored up, and the Lord required his soul that night. You have people that are storing up things right now that when all break loose, they get caught in that terrorist attack. You blowing the bits. Your family don't know the passcode to the safe to the bunker at the bottom. You didn't tell them or some shit. Now your family's on vacation somewhere. You send them to a vac. So what's gonna happen to all them goods in there for the elect?
Like you leave the world behind. The girl for the
you got guided there. I believe it's by the deers too.
The animals like giving us signs.
Yeah.
And she said that. She gave a parable of the guy who went to the Most High.
Yeah, that's a great parable.
So I was always praying through what you in the Lord. I said, I sent the boat, I sent this, and you wasn't paying attention, man. Right? So the Lord giving you signs. Yo, it's time to go, man.
Even now, you get brother signs, we see 144, 444, 555. Elect in bold letters, elect.
Yeah, 144, then the 5's right after. That was spiritual, man.
That was spiritual. Like I should have taken a picture of it. I had delivery for the bags, and it said elect. Like it was out of 7 bags though. 7 is it's completion. You know. Elect completion, man. And the Lord is sealing that number in these times. We're in that time. And Lord, we're a part of that number. That's what we're striving for. That's what He gives us those signs. Right? He gives us to us all the time too to keep us. Remember, don't forget.
Keep you focused, because your mind may be on other things. Lord, listen, focus. I get that, Matthew 6:31. Lord wants you to focus on this. Because a lot of things, that scripture says, and get that 2 Ezra 14 out. What? Right? Don't get caught up into all the, I'm going to pay this bill, this, that, and the third, my job, this, that, my woman acting like a demon, or this, that. My kids is, my daughter, starting to act up, getting to that age. Listen, man, focus on the kingdom. Yeah, you handle those things the best way you can, but you got to focus on this, man. And anything that ain't right, like the Lord say, who that loving mother, father, daughter more than me ain't worthy of me. And people ain't right. Their children are demon. They of age 16, 17. They bucking up, getting out of order. Don't want to listen. Hey, cut their ass off. They want to go out there and go do your own thing, man. Right? Your wife, when she having feelings for her work husband. You know what I mean? Tell that bitch, yes, and you free to go, man.
You're free, man. That's the door right there.
You know what I mean? Like Apostle Paul said, the brothers, the sisters, they're not under bondage.
Such cases is right.
You're not under bondage, man. We're not gonna hold you or chain you to the bed and like they did it like our forefathers, Byzantine Empire, the chastity belt. We're not doing all that, man. Because they go to war, and they knew they were women wearing right back then.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, they had a chastity belt, man.
Yeah.
Go to war, she gonna be slipping and sliding. We ain't doing all that, man.
There was no phones.
Yeah.
Not even gonna know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's when we had an ancient remedy with the priest. I forgot the certain concoction they'll make.
Numbers 5, yeah.
Numbers 5. It turned her thighs get rotten. You was sliding around, bitch.
Yeah. See. So yeah, we ain't doing all that.
No, you free.
You cheating? Yeah, I did it one time. You free to go. Seriously? Yeah.
Yes, have fun.
I forgive you. Don't worry about it. It's all good, man. You good by me.
Pat on the back.
Yeah.
Man.
You need Uber money?
I can look it up.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I don't want no hard feelings between us. You know what I mean?
Let's just take care of our seed.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Joint custody. It's all good.
It's all good. Man.
Don't do no freaky shit around them. Just keep it clean. Yeah. That's it.
Let's discuss the days we will see and how we gonna work out the schedules.
You gotta be wise.
Gotta be wise. If you Decker, slammer,
and they should call the cops.
You're in jail. They should still get popped.
And calling the cops, take your child away, this, that, and the third.
You're done.
See? You
gotta
know,
take that L.
so avoid that
It's not
scenario.
really-
Yeah.
It's like it's not even an L. You really gained something. You won at the end of the day. Especially in this truth, brother. You won, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. Let her go. So I'm saying though, if she that's a Sirach. If she did not go the way you want her, give her biblical force and let her go. Literally, let her go. Let her walk. Don't marvel. You gonna read that earlier. Two brothers holding it. Man, don't marvel. Man. Let them rock. It is what it is. See, I saw a quote earlier too that it's powerful to have that spirit. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't control it, man. You know, like brother say, you're not gonna put a chastity belt on you. Yeah. He still put you in jail for some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? She's like, he got chastity belt on me. Y'all sleeping, he strapped me with this shit before he was on his vacation.
Oh, yeah, you the only one with the key.
Only with the key. So, but you know what women would do? They would start using it in their mouth, their lips.
Women wicked as hell, man.
They say I did no wickedness. You know? Wicked as they come try to kiss your child in the forehead. You fucking bitch. That's what we gotta get out of here, man. But yeah, let it go. We got back.
Well, I had 2nd Ezra 14, also Isaiah 30.
Yeah, let's get that. I 2nd Ezra 14.
What verse you want to start at?
Is it 14? Or 12? What's it, 12 on down?
2nd Ezra the 14, verse 12. And there remaineth that which is after the half of the 10th part. Thou therefore set thine house in order, and reprove thy people, and comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption.
That's what we're doing right now. All right? We're comforting you, brothers and sisters, with the word. Renouncing corruption, the ways of this world. All right? And how we comfort you with the word, man, through these prophecies, man. That's what we're going to read, Isaiah 33:22 after this.
Okay,
All right? You reading?
It says, 2nd Ezra the 14, verse 14, let go from the mortal thoughts, and cast away the burdens of man.
Let go of the mortal thoughts. See, those are mortal thoughts that we just talked about. Cast off the burdens of man. Don't worry about those things. Yeah, we deal with the best that we can, but we can't get caught up on that, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature.
Put off that weak nature, always worrying about shit. That's a feminine spirit. Women worry about shit. Worry about shit that's not even there.
Always worrying.
That's who they are. They because they're the weaker vessel. All right, go ahead.
It says, verse 15, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times.
When you think about that, and the Lord's showing the signs all week. Focus on 144, man. The truth, salvation, the elect. Focus, man. See? She says, what? Haste to flee from these times, man. Because if you have problems with this, when it really comes down to it, you're going to fold. You're going to be like that nigga that we just read about, hiding under the bed. When Jacob's trouble kick off, Can't leave your room.
You hear so much gunshots and screams.
Yeah.
Just hiding, like.
Just hiding.
The refrigerator, you hide in your closet, you hide under the fucking sink, like a child playing hide and seek. That's one of the best spots to hide in. Under the sink.
Your dad, your children are looking, if you have children, looking at like, Dad, what's,
Yeah, that's right.
We have eaten in days, like, what's going on? He just
Go out there and get
scared,
food,
yeah.
I ain't going out there,
You
nigga. You go. Like Kevin Hart, remember? That was funny. His mommy said, go check that. He's like, you go check that. I ain't checking that.
Yeah, all that equality gonna go out the window that time.
That's true, yeah.
Women gonna want you to step up. They're like, oh, now you want me to be the man. Like that, you just cut him off, man. All right, what you got? Keep reading.
2nd Ezra chapter 14, and verse 15, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Greater evils. Matter of fact, read Isaiah 30, and we're going to read an article in a minute.
What verse did you say again, Salaki?
Isaiah 33:22.
Okay, fine. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 22, it says, for the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai is our judge, the Lord is our lawgiver, Yahweh Shemel Shai is our king, he will save us.
He's going to save us. The Lord is going to save us. All right? That's what we're waiting upon. What a brother got? Oh, yeah. So read this article. Haste to flee from these times, man. Greater evils. We've been talking about it, but now we're about to witness it.
You wanted the article?
Trump, let me see. about to go down. What's today's date? See, so let's see. It's about to go down, brothers and sisters, man. It's about to go down. That's why we can't get caught up into bullshit, man.
And understand this too. When you start getting them certain thoughts, demonic attacks of anything that could be distracting you, why are you getting that now and it's heightened? Because it's about to go down. You're trying to distract you from what's happening.
Because them demons know they in the spiritual realm, so they see.
Yup.
Matter of fact, read that article I sent you out.
Got you, bro.
All these people out, this is gonna be something of the past. You guys stretching his hand out.
Oh my.
This devil right here, you see him?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, devil, man.
But all this is gonna be something of the past. Yeah. It's gonna be something of the past, man. This calm atmosphere.
I'm the one I'll do a lesson on this right here. These articles. Trump got tools to see
People coming out, you know, they dinner by the water, you know, walking the dog. No care in the fucking world, man.
He's stressing his investments.
Yeah, his investments, yeah. You know?
He's like, fuck, you know?
Assets.
That's all you're gonna hear soon.
That's it.
Ambulance, fire trucks, police.
Gunshots.
As soon you're gonna be overburdened, they're gonna be like, fuck all this.
They're going silent.
I just gotta go home to my family, man. You know?
Oh, this is spiritual. Look at this. Right there, huh?
That's the spirit of
We were talking about the sign.
all week.
All week.
That's the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah.
Let me see if can I zoom in? So I can show the camera right quick. This is on an article the brother just sent me through the spirit. 144. And you got the two there, so you got 12, 144, you know. 12,000 in each tribe, you know what I'm saying? Right. Lord willing.
But that's what I have right here. When you click on the comments, it says 1.44K.
Oh my gosh, man. Wow.
It's the spirit. It's back to back.
Back to back.
You said we've seen that all week, man. So the Lord with brothers. Yeah. So like we said, the Lord Most High. Yeah. Most High with brothers, man.
It's
Yeah.
just like I said, I gotta sign up to read the article. Let me just put my email in.
Or you could just, you gotta sign up.
Yeah, just say put my email. Let's see.
Let me see. Let me just copy and see. Just copy. Look at that on Yahoo.
Yahoo. Okay.
Just copy the title and put it in Yahoo. All this signing up shit. We sign up for what? You know, they want to track who knows and who don't. You know?
All right. Sloppy. I'm good.
You got it in Yahoo?
No,
I can send it to you now then.
Okay, wait. I mean, I got it. I got it. So, it's still in Telegraph. I just put my email in. It's fine. It says, all right. So it says Trump has 2 weeks to save America from empty shelves. As imports from China dwindle, U.S. retailers face a difficult choice: pay the tariffs or suffer shortages. Donald Trump has kept the world on edge with a trade policy that seems to change by the day. So far, American consumers have been shielded from much of the impact, but as the world of international shipping adjusts to its policies, the president is facing a potential reckoning. With the U.S.-China trade war starting to gum up container traffic between the world's two biggest economies, freight companies are warning of plunging bookings and a surge in blank sailings where ports are skipped or voyages are called off altogether. Earlier this week, America's most powerful retail executives trooped into the White House to deliver a blunt prognosis: tariffs on Chinese goods risk causing empty shelves in 2 weeks without a change of course. The three companies who attended the meeting, Walmart, Target, and Home Depot,
These are major companies. Amazon right there too.
Yeah.
These are the biggest retailers.
That's right.
These are the biggest retailers, man. So that's that black horse kicking in. It's that black horse.
It's a black horse. Yeah.
See? That's how the brother gonna get Jeremiah 50 and 16. It's about to go down, man.
About to
See?
go down.
It's irrational thinking, but guess who put you there? The scripture says the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord.
That's right.
The Lord making you do that. Oh, you MAGA white idiots. Yay, Trump. And they, you know, when they were grabbing up the immigrants, some Edomites used to hear their comments. They didn't give a fuck if it was kids or not. But now they in a better position than you about to be, man. You about to feel it. Your Lord and Savior Trump, he about to bring Babylon down.
A brother did a lesson. He said, it's a brother, one of the heads of the camps. He said his mother texted him and told him to start stocking up on goods. Right? Like, you know, so people are starting to see and notice what's going on. Regular people, you know, I don't know the brother at all. I don't know if his brother's in the truth or not. But, you know, let's say, for example, a brother, like you probably had a friend in the world, parents or cousins, whatever. They will start writing. They start hitting you up. Yo, what to do? Hold on, man. Remember you telling me about, you know? It's going to happen soon. See, right now, majority of them are still distracted, but only a lot of people are starting to really wait a minute. What's going on with this dude? What is Trump doing with all the... They're going to start asking inquiring questions. The first person coming to their mind is a prophet. Brother, my cousin, my brother, my son, my uncle, my father, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know. They will hit you up, ask you, hey, start stocking up. Hey, I think this is about to go down. We're in that time, man. We're in that time. It's obvious. That's why Esau is pushing more distractions. They think about it. That's why Jake is making money being streamers. It's a distraction.
Yeah, the money's not gonna mean nothing soon unless you take the see it. That's why IUIC, they probably got the memo too. That's why them niggas trying to slither their way in. Nah, man, you on record already. You on record. You on record, Nate.
And they changed it
mocking it.
Yeah.
It's not like you disagreed with it and say, no, I don't think that's what it is. I think it's you mocked it. There's one thing disagreeing with something and coming around and I was wrong. You mocked it. You mocked it, man. Yeah. So guess what? The Most High is, guess what? He's going to mock you. You and your congregation, man. There's about to be more infightings, man. We see how the Most High going to bring down that congregation, man. All right, we saying?
I'll say very quick. I'm not going to mention the exact camp, but you only think of certain camps that disagree that that's the mark of the beast, the already microchip, but they never mocked it. So I just thought about that. Certain camps never mocked it, but they disagreed and debated that it wasn't it, but they may come around. You know, we do pray for certain brothers, man. You know, they seem sincere. We don't want to see a brother fall and slip.
Like 14th Street.
He mocked it.
Where's this? Look at this. Look at this. See it right here. And the brother said, yo, who the fuck is this clown? Like,
I didn't even know.
Like you said, he sound like a 70s. If podcasting was in the 70s, he's the guy. Shalom, shalom, brothers and sisters. Shalom, shalom, shalom. We are here tonight. We was like, what the fuck is up with this guy, man?
I couldn't recognize his voice.
He didn't even come, yo, shalom, giving all praise. How about Shemi Al Shah? You brothers and sisters, tune in. Prophecy kicking off. Babylon. He ain't even powerful. You sound like a damn, said like he belong in the 70s, man.
Right. Shalom, brothers. Shalom.
Yeah. Like, fuck is wrong with this guy? Yeah.
Shalom.
Yeah.
Like, dragging the shalom, bro. What are you doing, man?
Like, nigga, what time period are we living in, man?
Yeah, word.
You know what I'm saying? We in a time of war, man. We supposed to be sounding the alarm. That's what we doing. All right? But only a few could hear it, man.
Only a few can hear it. That's right, man.
We in the middle of the hood right now. We get one with the microphone. Niggas ain't...
They're trying to fight us.
They're trying to fight us, or they'll just like Jake always do. When they see other Jakes, they just ignore you. Unless they see an argument.
Or unless we messing up their money. Because, you know, Jake's selling drugs. We on the streets cursing their ass out. They go, you gotta move from here, man. It's my block, man. I'm busting these chocolates.
Like the other Jake, I allow you guys to do your thing in front of my building. Don't say nothing to... He just came off with hatred. That was pure hate.
And they said, we love you, brother. He said, man, fuck all that.
He pulled out his thing.
His gun.
Yo, that's crazy wicked, man.
That's wickedness, man.
See, a nigga like that gonna be begging for the word, man.
And I believe the Lord be doing stuff like that with certain camps to show them
stop, antagonizing,
antagonize, man. Let's
leave him.
Let me say it, Jake. I love you. I don't love these niggas, man.
We don't.
Jake, I don't love that. I don't know that nigga. He can hate the most out.
Jeremiah 18:21. We don't give a fuck about these niggas. I love you, brother. I love you, brother. I don't love you.
We love him in the world to come. That's when the most I love, we love him. Because we love the most I love, we hate the most I hate. Simple. right? Every brother walk by, you know I love you, right? See, the way we show love is by bringing out the word and open rebuke, right? That's how we show love. See that? But Jake walk by, they don't want to inquire the word. It's not really for them then. You see, we in a time now the elect are getting sealed quick. The elect getting sealed, man. The elect, let's say a member of the elect didn't hear this word yet. For a fact, they walk by a camp, come across a video, they tuning in. Why? Because they hearing their Lord's voice, man. So if a Jake walking by 1,000 times, owning the building you teaching in front of, it's not for him, man. He walking by, he that voice don't sound familiar. He don't hear a shepherd. He don't hear Yahushua calling him because he's not a sheep. He's a wolf. He's a fucking whatever. Fox. Tell them niggas, man. Fuck niggas, man. These niggas are demons.
Death to the Negro. We're not dealing with that, yeah.
Death to the Negro.
Yeah.
DT and death to Negro.
You know they ain't
Right?
dealing with that, man. Yeah. What you got?
LT, light to the left.
Right. You want that Jeremiah 18 first, right?
Yeah, me at 21.
Okay. Jeremiah chapter 18, verse 21. Therefore deliver up their children to the famine and pour out, it says, and pour out their blood by the force of the sword, and let their wives be bereaved of their children and be widows, and let their men be put to death, and let their young men be slain by the sword in battle.
That's a curse.
Curse.
I did that a few times.
It happened during that time, Babylonians. It happened during the time of the Romans. It happened during slavery. Shit. It's gonna happen again during Jacob's trouble. When all hell break loose.
It's about to go down.
It's about to go down, man. It's about to get bad out
Time
here.
is short, man.
Yeah.
But the elder already coined this year. You say it might happen next year. It's short. This time is short though, right? The elite, they have a 2030 agenda, so they want to get everything they want before 2030. It's not like they're gonna start in 2030. They already started. They want to be finished by 2030.
Remember Klaus Schwab before he stepped down? He said that was a red herring.
It was a red herring,
Yeah.
right? And 2030 is what, 5 years away?
Yeah.
So we know they want to accomplish everything by that time, but that's a red herring. So that we know that the kingdom is right there. Because soon as this man say, this is the new system, you need to take it, that's it.
That's it.
Everything gonna happen fast. That means we right at the door.
It's funny too, the dude that took his spot, Peter something, I forgot his last name, the one that fucked up out. He is on video, I don't know what year this was, years ago, mentioning about 2025, he wanted basically people to pay for water. You're not able to have water just, he said, it's like,
Matter of fact, remember in the movie,
they live, right?
They Live.
They live, yeah.
They said it in the 80s.
Yeah.
By the year 2025, we'll have all the world's. It's like, wow,
Yeah.
wow. We going to see him continue?
I forgot. Yep. Did the program, the revelation of the method. Right? So we're in 2025, man. And we see Trump doing things that can literally collapse his economy. It's orchestrated. It's an orchestrated collapse. Okay? It's not something that's naturally, the Lord is setting it up. Really through the means of those that he gave to govern this world of wickedness, man. The elite. The elites use this corporation as America to collapse its economy. Because it's going to trickle. This is going to have an effect on the whole world. Why? Because Americans are beasts that ride upon that fucking board. I mean, the board that rides upon the fucking beast. Right? But yeah, that dude Peter something, he mentioned that about here, 2025, some more water. Right? How people can't just be washing their cars, filling up their pools. So you want to be able to control, and they already do that with...
Yeah, they said Klaus Schwab scandals. It might be health. The man is old.
Yep.
The man is old. He's 87.
Yeah.
He's old.
What
No.
that man doing now?
Do it now. Hit the button. Go. I'm about to die, man. Come on, man.
He's 87 years old. 1 year younger than the Pope.
Wow.
So he's up there.
Yeah. Pope Francis kicked the bucket. Good riddance. And now he's up there in the spiritual realm, like a nobody in the background, looking at the men.
Like, yo, can I just go back down real quick? And
Right quick.
no. You had 88 years.
Yeah,
man.
88 years. You was a false prophet. You fulfill prophecy, nigga.
Just be
Sit your
quiet.
ass down there, nigga, and enjoy that rest for a period of time before we put you in slavery, nigga.
That's
You know,
it.
Jacob, they're talking shit to him. Like the men of the Lord that's up there, like, different brothers that passed on, they flaming him, man.
87 years old, Klaus Schwab.
Yup,
He ain't practicing picking up that body.
yup. Spiritual, I'm already up there practicing, man. As a matter of fact, you mean like you rest, man. You mean like you rest, man. But to hell with them niggas, man. Queen Elizabeth, slut ass. Who was that? Jacob Rothschild,
Evelyn.
fucking Henry Kissinger,
The husband of the queen.
Philip, he died. Prince Philip.
He was what, 96 or 97?
He died at the same time DMX. That was 2021. Fucking.
A lot of them dropping dead now.
Yep, Pope Francis. Showing you the time we in. These niggas are dying.
He was 99, huh?
Yeah, who?
Prince Philip.
Oh, Prince, yeah. Man, he lived heart transplants and adrenochrome blood.
The Rockefeller, 90 something, he had like 8 heart surgeries.
Yeah.
He didn't want to die. See? You had your time.
You had your time, man.
The brother said Henry Kissinger, he was 99 too, something like that.
Yeah,
and the nigga could still talk.
He's regular.
Regular.
That's all he talked about. NWO.
Klaus Schwab took over his position. He was 100. He died at 100 years old. Henry Kissinger.
Oh, yeah, they always in his little program. Klaus Schwab, Bill Gates.
And he from what? Germany, the wise men of Timan.
Wise men of Timan.
You know, he's a Malachite. Look at his nose. He's a Malachite.
On this side, that's a long time. On this side. Jake barely seen 14. They getting popped in the streets and killed by the police and just through. You know? Jake be lucky to see 70 damn near. Jake sees past 30, you be like, oh, man, blessing him still alive.
Yeah, he's an Amalekite.
Malachi, yeah.
All of them.
That's
Most
the first of the nations you got now. You got
Oh, I thought Fear of Life, I'm 28 though. Oh, but I also got the Jeremiah 50.
Bro,
He quoted Jeremiah 50 verse 16, I think. Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 16. Cut off the soul from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest.
Them farmers are paying right now.
Yeah,
And they voted for Trump too. Which it don't matter who you voted for, this was gonna happen. People are like, oh, we should have voted for you dumbass. It don't matter who the elite control. I mean, I don't know. You people still haven't figured that out yet, man. It's crazy. It's mind blowing. All right, but keep reading on out.
It says, Jeremiah 50 verse 16. It says, for fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land.
It's gonna be race riots. People gonna try to leave here, right? Because why? The sower, the farmer, one who handles the sickle, the fields, where you get your food, is gonna be cut off. She said better be slain by the sword than to be slain by famine. Right? You're gonna take an entire day's wages to purchase goods because it's gonna be scarcity. That's where the riots and food shortages. That's when people are not gonna regard their leaders anymore. It's gonna be every man for themselves.
Spirit, I got that precept lined up. 2 15. So right quick, 2 15, we're gonna start at verse 14. No. Let's read 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with the fearful constellation. That's the farmers. They're gonna be mourning. Verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings, nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. When you read that in the GNTD, it literally says that they're not going to regard the legitimate government. So they're going to rise up against the legitimate government. See, you're going to have what? Rebellion. Okay? It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the house shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So you can have all hell breaking loose, grown men afraid, houses getting spoiled into. All right, race wars and riots, class wars, civil wars, unrest. All right, famines. Right, it says, verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Door to door, house to house, looking for food. What? Empty shelves. In the next 2 weeks, they're talking about. So, Jake, people that's not prepared because they're so distracted by the playoffs, all right, by their whatever their careers. When the show's like, they go to the store and get that fucking the stovetop stuffing. Where the fuck is the stovetop stuffing, man?
Don't forget Isaiah 19. That's going to Egypt too.
It's like, you gotta add. Where the fuck is the food at, man? Yo, Aki, whatever, yo, where the, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I don't know, no goods came in, my friend. And now you just like, damn, so once that happens for more than a few days, they gonna realize, oh, I'm running out of food, man.
Matter of fact, get that Isaiah 19:7.
And that's when they gonna finish. They gonna realize, oh, I'm done, man, I'm through. I gotta rob my neighbor.
Isaiah chapter 19, verse 7. The paper reads by the brooks, by the mouth of the brooks, and everything sown by the brooks shall wither, be driven away, and be no more. The fishes also shall mourn, and all they that cast angle into the brooks shall lament.
There you go,
And
the fishermen. It's all dealing with food.
Yeah.
See, go ahead.
It says, the fishes also shall mourn, and all they that cast angle into the brooks shall lament, and they that spread nets upon the water shall languish. Moreover, they that work in fine flax, and they that weave network shall be confounded.
Yeah, linen, clothes, flax, right? Go ahead. So all these jobs, factories, all that shit about to shut down. Go ahead.
It says, and they shall be broken in the purposes thereof, all that make sluices and ponds for fish. Surely
CP, yeah, that's pretty much, they create equipment for the fishermen, but there's going to be no use for it. Right? There's going to be no use for it. That's why the scripture says, read verse 14.
Verse 14, the Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof.
Every work started with the leadership on down. All right? Starting with the leadership. This dude Trump is irrational. He's not a thinker. All right, go ahead.
It says, Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. It says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt.
There ain't gonna be no work for Egypt. The markets start crashing. They're already cutting jobs right now. They say DEI, a lot of these government jobs, they shutting them down. They want smaller government, so to speak. A lot of people in these federal jobs are losing their jobs because of Doge. They're making all these cuts. A lot of people had their job 20, 25, they losing their jobs, man. And as the economy get worse, companies are going to start cutting back, right? They can't afford to pay this amount of people because there's not going to be any work for Egypt. If people are not ordering like that, what's going to happen? They're going to start cutting back on workers, right? That's naturally, that's any company. If people are not flying like that, they're not going to have that much planes flying in a day. So a lot of pilots going to be late, and it's just going to trickle down. And as the stock market start crashing, it's just gonna be all hell. That means the dollar gonna get weaker. Then you have hyperinflation start happening all over the place, man. See, domino effect, man. And then you at war with different nations, tariffs. Like we said, this is the biggest consumer market. Nothing is really made here. It's imported here. Right? Your shit come from other nations. China is what your largest importer. So now you're at odds with them. Look that up. The largest importer in the world. So the biggest consumer is America, who's the largest importer. Look that up.
China, I think they got the most people in the world, in the country, right?
So the Lord said they wash pots. They're gonna be nothing but slaves in China, from China.
Wait. I put it wrong. Exporter, right? Exporter, you said?
Yeah, they put largest exporter here.
One thing, see like okay. So it says China. The largest exporter in the global market today is China.
There you go. So most of your shit come from where? China. So who's the biggest consumer? America. Who's the largest producer of goods? China. He's at odds with China. Where most of your shit come from? How smart is that? And you hear you people chanting them, yeah, you dumbass, you about to starve in the next couple of weeks, months, man. You people are so stupid, man. Right? So the biggest producer of goods is China. They exports and they sell it to you, become imports. And the biggest consumers is America. So who's going to pay? The biggest consumer is going to pay. That's America, because you depend on them making their goods.
Yep.
A lot of your food, all that shit come from over there, man. That's why a lot of shit we eat is garbage any goddamn way, man. Right? A lot of your shirts and clothes and sneakers and all of that shit come from China, man. A lot of the cars we just seen, Nissan and all that come from Japan, man. Nissan, Toyota, all that, Mercedes, that come from Germany. So all this shit, it's like we said, come from different countries, man. Oh, you got the charger? I'm going to charge you real quick, yeah. So the biggest producer of goods is China, man. And the biggest consumers, and so who's going to pay the biggest consumer?
Biggest consumer, America.
Because they produce their goods. They be good.
Yeah. And they're way ahead. You see their cars? Yeah, they got cars that roll on the water, man. This streamer, I Show Speed, went to China, was treated like a goddamn god out there or some shit. They were treating this kid crazy. And they put him in a car that rolled on the water. He thought he was gonna drown because the car kind of like, we gotta go in the water and it kind of floats up. And he could drive it in the water. China's way ahead, man. You know?
Just need something for the time being. I could have put it in here if it was longer.
Yeah, if it was longer. If you have a longer cord, then that'll work. You do? It's not that long, though, right?
This is neat right here.
That's, yeah, look, it fit right there. If the cord's longer.
That's fire. I don't think it's long enough to hold it.
Nah, it's not long enough.
I'm gonna buy a longer cord. But this one definitely is better. So I'll take this one.
Alright, let me take this. And so I'm gonna just put the other one up. Other tripod, I'm gonna put that up. That's a good light one, just in case. Like in the wintertime, it's really cold. You want something quick? I just pull that one out.
Yeah, a little pouch. Yeah, that's really to hold the tripod too. Like you done with it, it's like a little handle.
Yeah.
But that's fire though. It fits that right there.
I'll hold it.
No, it's good. I'll come up with something.
Maybe lower it on it so that it goes.
Yeah. I'll probably do that.
Oh yeah, you can lower it and kind of like keep it in place. Yeah.
Maybe.
You just have to back up a bit because it's gonna be lower.
You see something? Good.
Is that working?
It could kind of work, yeah.
All right, it's fine. That's the right idea. Huh? It works.
Just have to, yeah. Just go a little bit longer and then. Oh shit!
That's all they can worry about.
Yeah.
It's because this shit's mad bulky. If it was smaller, it probably
Yeah,
would.
it would
Yeah,
work.
it's a lot, y'all. I was really on the way here when I realized a woman reminded me, oh, you left your charger? I told the brothers to bring yours.
I'll hold it if anything. Ain't nothing.
Yeah, I can hold it too, it don't matter.
Yeah, no big deal. Let me. Yeah, let me hold it in.
You think maybe if it's like this, I can hold it.
Let me see.
Like if you do how you did it last time, but have it standing up, maybe
Oh, yeah, maybe that.
put it on. Maybe
Right here, let me see. Close it on there.
the middle part.
Like lower it, you gotta lower it on it first. Tighten. It should stay.
Let's try.
It should.
Because now it's balanced.
Yeah, it should be good. It should be good.
Right? Well,
You see us too, right? Huh? You see us?
Yeah.
Alright, come. Where was that? Oh yeah, China. Largest exporter. Babylon, the largest importer. Because the goods are imported here. Showing you that what Trump is doing is literally an orchestrated collapse of this economy. So they said
That guy's narrow.
He's Nero.
He's Nero.
Oh yeah, Nero. That's when
Rome started burning. He caused the fires.
That's what he did. Wow. And Trump, he's causing fires. He's causing this place to collapse, man.
He's Nero.
He's Nero. Yeah. So he said in the next 2 weeks, you're gonna start seeing the effects of this trade war. All right, certain things are not gonna be on the shelves no more. Prices are gonna start going up. Yeah, and it's already been going up. Inflation already been here. People got kind of adjusted to the new prices on certain things that used to be real cheap back in the day. You know,
Craziness.
eggs and certain bread. And,
Fucking
you know,
light bills been expensive lately.
Yup,
man.
yup.
Like since the last year and the year before. You're paying more for everything, man.
Yeah.
Is that second Ezra's 11?
Oh, yeah, let's go to the Roman Empire, the Caesars. Feathers.
12 feathers of 12 Caesars.
Yep.
You got 3 heads of triumvirate. But there's a point I want to get. Right, this ain't talking about Napoleon. Ain't talking about the Byzantine Empire. Just going into the Roman Empire.
Straight the Roman Empire.
How you know that? Read 2nd Ezra 12 and 11.
God. 2nd Ezra 12 and 11. Right, go read that right quick. It says, the eagle whom thou sawest come up from the sea is the kingdom which was seen in the vision of thy brother Daniel.
There you go. The 4th beast, Rome.
And they give
Talking
you the
about no
precept.
Byzantine Empire. They ain't talking about that, man. All right. So get
and they give the precept Daniel 7 and verse 7. Yep. I'll read, if I may, I'll read it right quick. Because they give that precept. It says, Daniel 7 and 7. After this, I saw in the night vision, behold, the 4th beast. So he lets you know the exact beast is referring to. And they say the 3rd, and they say the 4th, we know the Roman Empire. It says, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth and military might. The Roman Empire had a strong military might in their time. It devoured and break in pieces and stamped the residue with the feet of it, and was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. How was it the first? They had a senate. They didn't have a monarchy. All right, they had a senate, and people, you know, they had something called the Romus Publius. I forgot the exact term. Basically, you know, the Rome, you got the people, you got the senate, the state, basically, you know, and it had the 10 horns. You know, even back then, they had 10.
matter of fact, read verse 1, Salakia.
Okay, Daniel 7.
No, 2nd Ezra 12 and 1.
2nd Ezra 12 verse 1. And it came to pass while the lion spake, it said these words unto the eagle I saw, and behold, the head that remained in the 4 wings appeared no more.
The 4 wings. This happened after Nero Caesar died, right? There was, they call it the War of the 4 Emperors.
4 emperors, yeah.
Galba, Otto, Vitellius, and Vespasian. Vespasian was Julius Caesar coming back, and his 2 sons. The first triumvirate was Julius Caesar, Pompey, and Marcus Crassus. They came back as Vespasian, Titus, and Domitian.
The Flavian dynasty.
Yeah, see? But after Nero died, it tell you that what? It was uproar in Rome, right? Civil war in Rome. See, matter of fact, looked it up, civil war after Nero's death. So Trump is Nero. He's burning Rome down. Tariffs, this, that, causing uproars. Firing, this, then the third, you know? Shay, as soon as he came in office in January, the end of January, look what's going on, man. We in April, just 3 months in. So if he continues at this pace, which he is, this prince is gonna be out of here soon, man. All right, read that.
So this from the AI overview. It says, following Nero's death, Rome descended into civil war, a period known as the year of the 4 emperors.
There you go. The scriptures, we just read that in Esdras. The prophets are bad, man. He saw that vision before. This is during the time of the Persian Empire. So the Greeks didn't even come into power yet, and he already got this vision
About the Roman Empire.
about the Roman Empire.
Fire.
Oh, but the Bible is a polite and idiots. The Bible is a book of fairy tales.
Right.
Right? You're a damn clown. Everything is ruled and controlled by prophecy.
That's right.
So he saw that. But it's written a certain way. Right? That's the 4. See? The war of the 4 emperors, man. We just went through it. So after he died, it was civil war. So the same spirits is back. And you can see Trump It's been a lot of racial tension too since he came in office, man.
Yeah.
Look at that Florida man shoot black girl.
There's more in this too.
Yeah. Bring that out.
Okay. But I don't want to forget what you just asked. So, Florida man shoots black girl. Oh yeah. When she came to the door for a fundraiser. Yup. Yup. I remember. I was looking that up too. It says a knock, a smile, and a threat. How selling candy nearly cost a black girl her life. A Florida man threatened to shoot a 9-year-old girl for selling candy at his doorstep. But in the South, black children have long faced danger simply for being visible. A white man who threatened to shoot a 9-year-old black girl has since deleted social media accounts and apologized. But for the child and her family, the damage is already done.
Imagine that. So the girl comes to his door to sell candy, and his first thought was to shoot her. That's crazy.
Because he wasn't at home. He saw the ring camera.
Yeah.
And he said that.
He said.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Yeah, he said, lucky I was at home, I would have blown your ass away. That's what he said. Oh, no, it was a misunderstanding. He said, I thought she was trying to line up my house. Nigga, you are just a devil.
You're a devil.
But at the same time, though, don't have your kids knocking on people's doors selling candy, man.
Yeah.
There's too much predators out here.
Yep.
Sex trafficking, child trafficking. You know, the mother said she didn't know that the daughter was doing that, her and her cousin. You gotta know where your kids at all the time, man.
That's right.
Right? So it's especially the time we in right now, don't be, you still look like a nice neighborhood, Edomite neighborhood. Well, you heard what that devil just said.
Yeah.
You want to blow ass away.
Those were the neighborhoods, they have hidden doors in their cribs for underground tunnels and trafficking children, man.
Well, look at the Amalekites in the city here.
Yeah.
All that, we going to the synagogue to worship Hashem and keep a sock. These motherfuckers like a bunch of rats traveling from synagogue to synagogue, underground tunnels, man. What the fuck is going on? That should have been breaking news, man. National news, man. Amalekite synagogues, tunnels going underneath the city, man. And then they pulled out a bloody baby mattress, man. What the fuck is going on?
Baby strollers
man?
in there and all
Baby
that.
strollers down there. See? So they involved in all manner, all that worshiping shit. Remember, we saw that they was all getting upset when a guy pulled, and there was a big hole in the wall like a cover. And then it led to the underground tunnel.
Oh,
Yeah, they was fighting the police that time. And guess what? The media, because it's controlled by them, swept it under the rug.
Yeah.
So your child go knock on a synagogue, sell candy. You should never. Have you seen this child?
Back then he's been on milk cartons. Came enjoy an early morning of breakfast of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You should be eating that shit anyway.
Should
But
probably
back
be
then-
well overseas already.
Yeah, they well overseas, man. I just pouring that milk into that bowl. That missing child is that child is dead, man. Missing, that child is eaten. You know? Sacrificed. This world is wicked, man. That we talking about off camera too, even what happened in Guyana. 11-year-old girl missing, her grandmother went to a hotel in Guyana with her grandmother. She was missing, you know, and then the whole, you know, Benjamin was a plane that. Benjamin was a plane that. He was looking for the girl and all of that. Couldn't find her. They checked the pool early in the morning. She was in the pool and nowhere to be found. The police said, yo, we saw her leave the hotel with a man, whatever. So they left the hotel looking for her outside, came back to double check because the father said he felt in his spirit his daughter was in the hotel, but he didn't know where, right? And he wouldn't let it know. The cameras wasn't working, we don't know. They all in on it because the man that owned the hotel was a rich, wealthy man. I don't know his name. I don't know if he's like a bunch of the coolie. We don't know. We find out more. Long story short, they checked the hotel again. Said the pool, her body is deceased in the pool now. He said, well, we just checked the pool. She wasn't here before. You see her body, it had like her hands were scraped off, her knees scraped off, her face was filled with cotton, her nose. They did some shit to her, man. Right? And then they burned down, Benjamin burned down the hotel, burned down the owner of the hotel's 5 houses. And he said he probably flew on a private jet to America. So there's a lot of people in the comments saying that was a sacrifice and different things. So we're in evil times. We can't let your child just lure around, man. Okay? You shouldn't be knocking on doors. Esau will shoot them in their fucking face. He said it. Remember they shot that 9-year-old boy, he had a toy gun. They shot him mad times, man. I forgot his name, but they shot him, he's gone. Right?
See?
Oh, we thought he was remember he reported, I think he said like 18, 20-year-old. This dude was like 9 years old, man. With a toy gun.
Yeah, that devil, he said, I thought she was trying to line up my house. Yo, Esau crazy, man.
So it's nuts.
You know, little girl with chocolate in her hand, she trying to line me up. Yo, these devils, man. See, man.
The hatred.
That's crazy hatred, man. That's crazy, man. See, but that's Esau. He never changed. He never changed. We've been saying that, man. He just masked it with that plastic smile.
He mastered that plastic smile.
See, in the kingdom, we see that like that. We got plastic smile. That means you ain't working hard enough. Any Edomite smiling, that means somebody, they not doing their job, man.
Someone's head is rolling over. I see one Edomite smile. Someone is not doing something correct. Why is he smiling? What do you have to be happy about?
Nothing to be happy about, man.
Nothing.
It's a prison sentence.
You gotta be out work into your pit. All right, we're gonna feed you just enough to keep you not alive, but strong enough to work. You know, you're not gonna be satisfied at these. You're not gonna have that satisfaction. You're not gonna get itis. You're not gonna have the satisfaction that I'm so full. No, you're not gonna have no good meals, man. Are we getting good meals, Esau? Are you feeding us the good food? We gonna feed you in the world to come, man. You gonna eat the food gonna be real food. We're gonna get a portion, a ration. We're gonna be perfect. We're gonna do just enough to keep you strong enough to work. That's what you get. On your rest days, only Sabbath days and new moons and high holy days, right? But you're gonna be healing from wounds. The brother said that. You're gonna be healing from your wounds on those days, man. So on them days, you can still be oohing and eyeing.
Yo, look at Shannon Sharp in this thing. I'm looking at different articles. Then he back in court again.
Oh yeah.
No die in prison. He's gray as hell. Look at Sharp in this photo right here. That nigga look crazy as hell.
Yeah, he's done.
He look tomed up.
Yeah, he look tomed up.
Yo.
Dude.
Oh man.
That actually brings us to this precept, if I may.
Con.
Ephesians 5:15, it says, "See then that you
Let's
walk."
see this guy right here. You know, he trusted in America. South Carolina correctional officer dies by lightning strike while fishing.
Well,
Look at the American flag in the back.
Yeah, he done.
The Mosai got him out of there. Lightning strike.
Man, that was precise. The die by lightning strike is precise. Yeah. You got a better chance of hitting the lottery. They getting hit with lightning? You know, the Lord wanted you out of there, man. Quick. Alright? Got a quick electric chair shock. That's crazy. Imagine that.
He was an officer, right?
Correction officer. So, you know, he was a wicked ass.
Wicked ass nigga. Helping, Yup. Oh, probably even helping Esau kill Jake, hide evidence. You know? Fuck that nigga.
Got him out of there.
Yup. He's Ephesians 5:15.
Tyra Banks look crazy. Yo, Jake is losing, man.
Tyra Banks.
Remember when the top model in the world at one point?
It's like a drag queen.
Hell.
That's a tranny.
Damn, Jake, but Lord showing us Jake in that world losing, man. Jake is losing. Oh my God, Tyra.
Why? Because Esau's coming down, so Jake got sold out.
Full of picture.
She's done. Yeah, she's done. She's done. See, why is Jake losing now? Because in that world, because their master's falling. Their master's falling, so they're gonna fall with the master.
All those facelifts and those implants, it don't go with the body.
It don't go with it. It don't belong there.
Yeah.
You tried to force it, something that didn't belong.
Oh shit. I don't think it was charging enough.
You think it's gonna hold up just on the balance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. Leave it, I guess, like that.
Yeah, because it just cut on us, but we're looking at Jake losing. This whole news break is just about Jake losing, man. You know, Jake in that world just what shall a man profit that he shall gain the whole world and lose his soul, man? One about Sanders crying his son didn't get drafted, Shannon Sharp scandal, Kanye looking crazy, Tyra looking crazy, Jake looking crazy.
Why? Because their master's falling. See, Triple going to IBL saying that lightning fall from heaven. we know the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan is Esau Edom, and this is his current world to rule. Right? He's coming down fast. So that's why, and he's also bringing an orchestrated collapse of his own economy to start bringing forth order out of that chaos. It's the New World Order. But long story short, he's in the Most High's plans. The Most High's control all of this to really collapse him.
And you know, you couldn't tell Tyra Banks anything back in the day. In her prime, you couldn't tell her nothing. All these women talk today, she was talking like that back then.
She's a model, right?
You gotta be 6 foot this, 6 figure this. I ain't dating no broke man. You look like hell. And that's Eve when society collapsed. That's how Eve gonna look. When all the shit is plastic is gone, makeup and liner and this and that, and wig is no longer there, hair extensions no longer there. You know, can't shave her thing every morning. You're gonna see it's gonna be out. Like we saw that Eve up there. She's in Jacob's trouble mode already. She's growing shit out. Oh man.
Crazy, got a whole beard. Yeah. You and me, shit. You're full head of hair. You know?
Jake losing, man. We on the rise now.
Made it through the winter. Good.
Yeah, we did.
Spring is here.
Yep.
Let me take a picture.
No,
We got no picture.
I like pictures of pretty people.
All right, no problem.
I got a precept. Ephesians 5:15. It says,
Who's that?
At first I thought that was the lady.
Nah, that's not. She's taller.
So I don't know.
"It's a yellow as hell." So, black Ephesians 5:15. It says, "See then that you walk."
She said you guys made it through the winter.
Yeah.
Yes,
I seen it. Yeah. I seen him before. I definitely seen it over there.
What? That bird was walling.
Yeah, that was close. Because it says, Ephesians 5:15. See then that you walk circumspectly. What's happening right now? He just popped up out of nowhere. Stop, let me read the precept. Ephesians 5:15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. So we understand what the will of the Lord is. For America is to collapse it. Okay? So walk circumspectly meaning what? Your circum means it's like a circle, like circumference. You look all around you, north, south, east, west. You look all around you.
See. Just looking through the news. Shannon Sharp is every other news. And Esau loved this type of bullshit. See, she's another one. She was a good-looking chick too, Lisa Lopez.
Oh yeah, remember, yeah. Left eye.
She said, a spirit is chasing me. And that's all these jakes in that world. The airy premonitions and final days of TLL. That's when she died in that it crashed in that van.
Yeah.
She said that a spirit was chasing us.
It was a time to go.
See?
Yeah.
Jakes, man, you in that world, man. And they said they were broke. All that waterfalls and all that.
Yep.
They said, all you were was. They said, we're broke. We're broke, man. We don't got money.
Because they signed the wrong deal. They wouldn't see none of that royalties. I was going straight to the label, man. I remember that video. I think it was her that said it too.
Yep, straight to
She straight up said it. Like, we ain't making money. You know, we ain't see nothing from waterfalls. Yeah, so creek. Yeah, they ain't see none of that shit, man. And she tried to learn from Dr. Sebi. Started changing her health diet around. Living healthier.
Spiritually, she was off, man.
She was off, though.
You see her room, they had nothing but all seen eyes everywhere.
Yeah.
She was the type of chick that's into the horoscope, astrology. She was that type of chick. And she said it, yo, spirit is chasing me. Well, yeah, he was. Oh, well.
Good riddance. So we, like brother was just saying, through the spirit, we seeing the downfall of Jakes in that world, in that industry world, that celebrity world. The lesser illuminates the top making famous, the elites, doing the biddings of the elites. They're falling. Why are they falling though? Because Esau about to fall. Their master is falling. Right? So that's where they're falling. So us in this truth, we gotta continue redeeming the time. Meaning what? Redeem means to buy back. You can't literally go back in time, but you gotta make good use of the time you have now. Which what? Measuring it, What man or person owe you to be in all holy conversation and godliness, being involved in his truth, enduring, praying, fasting, studying, all right, trying to your best to stay locked in the spirit, all right, because it's about to go down. So you're looking all around you, watching the news, you constantly seeing what's happening, because you can easily get distracted and pulled to the left, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So stay on that narrow path. Okay? Watch the news, see what's going on, mingle with the prophecy. Remember the time we in, man, because these demons try to get you to forget the time we're living in. Look at these people are falling, man. You don't want to go that route. Alright? Trust me, brothers, we ain't missing out on nothing. These motherfuckers, fuck all the money they got, fuck the cars they got, fuck the woman they fucking, fuck the house they sleeping in. That shit is through. It's STD invested. It's filled with demons chasing Lisa Left Eye and Michael Jackson gonna sleep because they can't even look at mirrors because they got demons on them. These people, they not living. These people are catching hell because they sold their fucking soul, man. We not missing out on nothing. We able to sleep good at night and have dreams of spiritual power, man. You know what I'm saying? We able to wake up and bless the name Jehovah Shemel Shah for allowing us to breathe again, man. Right? And we got the ultimate breath, the breath of life. Like the same life he birthed to Adam, make him a living soul. We got the Holy Spirit, man. We're alive, man. We're literally alive. We can't fully live in this hell, because we're catching hell. We get ready to fully live and get rest on the Lord Yahushua terms. But through him, we're set free. The truth made us free, man. We're able to breathe again, and actually, because we know what's about to happen. So we got to stay locked in on what's important.
Yeah, this nigga's every goddamn news, man.
Yep.
I remember one of the people I knew worked with said they played basketball with him. Look how weird he look now.
Who's that?
That's Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, Macaulay Culkin? Yeah, I do. Yeah, you getting passed around.
God damn.
Home Alone. Oh, Donald Trump was in one of them Home Alones with him.
Yeah.
Trump was an actor. That was a classic movie, though. Home Alone. Was it Home Alone 2, I think? That's what he played in? Whatever one. Whatever. Nah, they changed the act up, probably the third and fourth one. They changed the kid. Because he was fucking catching hell. He was over
catching
there.
hell, man. He's a weirdo. I heard he's a weirdo. Everybody say he's a weirdo in real life. I was playing ball with him right down in Central Park. They say he's weird. He's a strange dude, yeah.
Because he see some strange things in the industry, man. Neverland Ranch, fucking Hollywood parties and shit. He was a kid, a child, being touched.
Man.
He was actually home alone, man, literally. That movie showed you predators, man. You got men fiending, chasing a kid down, man. Grown ass men hunting a little child, you know what I'm saying? And he was, he was outsmart him with traps and all of that, but imagine that, man. That's Esau for you, man. They're the Freddy Kruegers, man. They're the Jason Voorhees. All right, they're the Leprechauns and Chuckies. Chasing Andy, till Andy, chasing Andy, man. Esau the fucking demon. Fuck these, he's an Edomite, so to hell with him, but he grew up in the man catching hell, man. That was internet precept I had too. I'll also read this. 1 Peter 4:7. And it reads, but the end, this 1 Peter 4 verse 7.
China says, absolutely no negotiations. China tells Trump there will be no tariff talks unless he backs down. See?
You ain't negotiating, man. You better back off or your country gonna feel it. That's what Moab is saying, man. And we know the country's gonna feel it. Why is the will of Yahweh Shemel Shah? That's the point. It's already written. It's already written to happen. Ain't no stopping. The Lord put the spirit upon Trump to do what he's doing, man. This literally made no economic sense. He did it. He went for it. It made no sense.
He mingled up a perverse spirit.
Yeah.
And caused Egypt to err in every work. That's what's happening.
He probably really was deceived to think they would just bow to him. Like, all right, you got it, Trump.
Yeah, Canada, 51st state, Greenland, tariffs. And another nigga, Kanye. This nigga's fucking
That nigga
destroyed.
dressed like the KKK or the Interval DJ Academics. That's what I'm doing. He has all black though. He has all black. That nigga Z's done, man. That dude been done. He's blowing his cousin and shit. What are you talking about, man? Freaky ass, man. Family is all through.
Got your wife on the carpet doing nonsense.
Oh, you remember that? The Hussein the baby? When she was crawling and shit in that video? This last year, I think it was last year, she did a song called, this is when she was a singer, but she did a song called, she like re-sung the song Santa Baby, but she was crawling, and he had all type of ritualistic type freak shit going on around her. Orgies and naked dudes and masks and this freaking, she was crawling, trying to go seduce her nasty, stinky witch ass, right? This whole shit looks satanic, man. And people was like, shit, what the fuck is this? It's mad satanic. Right? That's Kanye's ex, that's the mother of his child, man, of his children. Right? This dude Kanye is through, man.
He's done.
Any man, Lamar Odom, Kanye, who else? Ray J. These different dudes that been in the household of the Kardashians, never been the same. What happens? Where's Lamar Odom? What is he doing right now?
He's another weird ass.
I mean, he
nigga.
bugged out, started doing drugs and all that. Why is he doing? Because he's so witchcraft and shit, man. You know?
It's true.
Ray J made a whole song about the bitch. He hit it first. You know, he did a whole sex tape with her. Fucking freaky ass nigga. Orlando Brown damn near exposed Ray J. You know, and that shit. Forgot what interview was that with Funny Marco. He said something about Nick Cannon. He said some shit, man. Them dudes is all nasty, man. Nasty ass B2K ass niggas, man.
A lot of people, man. See?
Marion and all these freaks.
This that was a Hosea 13 and I think 4.
Got it out.
Hosea 13 and verse 4. Yeah, I am Yahweh Shemel Shai, thy power.
Let me hear verse 9.
Verse 9. Hosea 13 verse 9. O Israel, thou hast destroyed thyself, but in me is thine help.
Go into it. I give.
Get it against like it.
Yeah.
Hosea 13 verse 9. O Israel, thou hast destroyed thyself, but in me is thine help. Yeah, so when we look at our nation is destroyed because they're not seeking the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shemel Shai. Okay, if our people was to actually seek the Heavenly Father, as the scripture says, it says, in the Lord, all right, is help. Okay? The scripture says what? The name of the Lord is a strong tower, the righteous run into it and safe.
I'm on another precept in Isaiah.
Well, he said, Israel, you destroyed yourself. All right? Clinging to the ways of Esau, following his dream, following his gods. You destroyed yourself in the process, man. Look at you, man. Our people that's supposed to be winning, we looking at them now, you niggas look crazy as hell, man. We wouldn't trade places with you niggas and never, man.
Never.
What? Niggas are just destroyed, man. All right? But he said, what in me is your help? Right? The only way we're going to live is coming back to our power, man. This truth represents life. The brother said the Lord breathing into you the breath of life. All right? Which comes with your nationality, your name, his name, okay? You guys not bringing it right. You pushing death in our people, man. Like Micah the 3rd chapter, you ripping the skin off of them.
That's crazy.
All right, here it is, we getting the skin back on us. You want to bring us back to Christ. What are you doing, man? And now the MOTB system is coming. Now you guys trying to figure out a way to say that this, you never said that. And you're still not being precise. Let's tell you, where's the Sirach 16:25? Bring out his word exactly. What is this digital currency and how's it going to look like? See, like we said, there's one thing if you disagree with that. Now, we disagreed with them brothers on that. And then you come around to it, but you was mocking it and was bold in mocking it. Now, guess what? Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to mock you. Just like he did to that nigga Alazar, man. Talking up shit about the elders, talking shit about the Apostle Paul, cursed out the elder of his elders. Apostle Ariah, Elder Ariah, said F him. Yeah, I said it. He said it boldly. Yeah, I said it to reassurance. Yeah, I'm telling you, your chief high, I'm saying F that dude. Zaya Wade and Ruth Paul got a better chance of making it than him. Now, where you at today, man? Where is that nigga today, man? Right? You think Yahweh Shah was going to allow you to just get away with all this shit you was doing? Your tab was building up for a long time, man. Now here we approaching the end. The Lord got you out of there, and that whole congregation is done, man.
I'm about to back from that.
Right? One nigga, the Wendy Williams, other niggas is bugged out magic, other niggas are just plagued in your mind. Plagued, man.
That's Acts the 5th chapter. Lets you know those things not in your shall come to naught.
Yep, and that's why the scripture says you made them twofold the child of hell that you were.
Yeah.
They're twice the demon that you are, man.
That's literally his spiritual son just focused on destroying him. He trying to destroy you, bro. That dude is fixated on you, your life, what you do with your life, what you put in your ass. He on you, man. Your wives, you texting them, you probably gonna text your children, man. Probably going Roblox,
how you getting
add
all
your
these?
child as a friend and talk to your fucking son.
How he getting all these text messages? That's your wife.
That dude he's obsessed with his spiritual father. You talking about Ari, Allah, and Alazar, man. Right? Why? Because y'all wasn't rooted in Yahweh Bashim Shah, Yahweh Shah. Why? Because the ancient Sakari, they wasn't followers of Yahweh Shah. The modern Sakari, y'all said to worship Yahweh Shah. Y'all the same guys coming back. Now it's infighting, backstabbing. All right? And like Gamaliel said, these things, through the years, he did this, came to not. But if they teach, that's not, if the Mossad not come to not. So even within different camps, if it's not rooted and grounded in Yahweh Bashim Shah, it's going to come to not, man. Everyone know the true men of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua are in his last days, man. And we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, that's the men and apostles, elders, bishops on down, of great millstone on down, and the true affiliates of the through the spirit, man. Those are the men of the Lord, man. Okay, whether you can understand it, receive it, believe it or not, it is what it is. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the fruits of their labors and the fruits of their works. In the spirit, all right, the humility, the meekness through the spirit, man. The longevity of just pushing videos and doing the work. And you can't get around this. And then the doctrine, it's solid. It's there. If you study, it's just approved, man. But here Jakes, they just want to buck up. Nah, we gotta.
And think it was funny, yeah.
Rebuke the elders, this young brother start their own thing, and nigga, you wanna come up on your weird, freaky ass, with faggot scripts, man. I wanna be next to you, man. You charge for Hebrew names, I wanna be next to you. Charge for Hebrew prayers, I don't want to be next to you, man. You get shit stuck, as dude said. You can't give Sakari grace for murder. He gonna shove it up his. You can't be next to a guy like that, man. Who you gonna come up under? What's the name for proselytes, right? No, not proselytes. Is proselytes? The newly converts? I'm mixing up two. You have, yes, proselytes. You have the Presbyterians, the elders, you got the proselytes. Novice. That's another, a novice. You gonna come up under a novice? No. The Lord deals with order. The men that came before you, they came before you for a fucking reason, you idiot. Simple. They came for why? Because the Lord deals with order. These are men that he select men that's above you. They're above you. See, that shows you they're insubordinate. They can't deal with order. Forget all the elders. And I knew a brother that always had that same spirit, man. I remember that. He had that same spirit on him. And he's through in his mind right as well. Forget him. They don't want to deal with order. They want to do their own thing. But
Scripture says, was it 2 Peter 2nd chapter?
Sirach 16.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 25. Yeah, you bring that out.
Sirach chapter 16, verse 25. I will shoot for doctrine and wait and declare his knowledge exactly.
Exactly, precisely, perfect. Why? Because if anything else is going to be considered leaven. Lord ain't dealing with spots.
Nope.
Right? That scripture says, it's 2 Peter 2nd chapter.
Verse 1, right?
12.
2 Peter 2 verse 12. But these as natural brute beasts.
The brothers went into them. These Sakari guys, they were natural brute beasts. Hated order, insubordination. There's a way you respectfully disagree.
Yeah.
You don't be cursing out your elders and going on Sonnet TV and talking all this shit. You taking all bits and huge parts of the doctrine out. The Apostle Paul and wearing hats, disrespecting, and cursing out the elder of your elders. Talking about Trinity's got a better chance of making it, and the Most High embarrassed you, man. You're talking about grace. What grace? Yahweh Shai is showing you Yahweh Shai isn't against Alazar, man. Right? Alazar's a major part of the story too. The Lord is against that guy, man.
Right.
Yahweh
He's known for that.
Yeah, he's an enemy of Yahweh Shai, man.
Literally. You said to worship him. You said he gonna go to the priest in the kingdom. You remember he said, "Thus saith," he said the Most High's name only. Remember? He had to do the exact same rant, right? Or try to replicate when the Apostle Paul was in the spirit and was cursing niggas out that was weak. He said, "I can't be around weak niggas." That video, and it boosts brothers up to not be weak, right? But he tried to do the same thing, but he went on a rant and cursing them out. He said, "Thus saith the Most." He said the Most High's name. Wait, where's Bahashim Yahushua, man? You ain't coming to name
Niggas,
Yahushua.
Most High gonna block you, wicked niggas. All right, from the kingdom, man. I always had this cool spirit on me, man. But like he the messenger, the top messenger. Well, he say he the high priest.
Chief Priest Alizar, right?
Block you, wicked ass niggas from the kingdom.
The whole time
Well,
you dealing with
we
them
could always see the Lord blocked you. Crazy.
Yes,
Blocked
he
you,
did.
man.
Oh yeah, because he said he'd been repenting of that. If you
Nigga,
truly
you ain't
repented
been
and
you
was
ain't
a
been
man of the
you ain't
Lord,
been repenting nothing, man.
the Lord would have blotted that. No one would have knew about that.
Nobody
if
would
he
have
was a
known
man
that.
of
If he truly repented, nobody would have known. We would have never
the Lord. If the
known.
Lord's with him,
The Lord would have never had that come out. Ever.
ever.
Especially this late in the game, the Lord caused that to come out? Hell no, man. The Lord would have blocked it. We would have never knew.
Never knew.
You know?
But you wasn't right.
You probably got jacked up. Your brothers wouldn't have white, jacked up like that.
Yeah.
Wait, the Lord probably would have forgave you, man.
Yeah,
Because if we did that, the Lord would jack us the fuck up, man.
that's right.
If you are of the elect and you do that, yeah, you might get saved, but the Lord gonna fuck you up, man.
Right. It'll be Like you then the brothers around you be like Joe friends.
Yeah.
What did you do, bro?
Yeah.
You good? We pray for you, but what's up with you, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gonna fuck your shit up, man. All right?
That's how Joe's friends was. They could have sworn he did something. Because they understood, they wasn't wrong in understanding, but
But they
didn't
were
know that
wrong
the Most High could
according
test.
to Job's case. They were wrong, yeah.
Yeah. In Job's case, they was wrong because they didn't understand the Most High was just testing them, right? And he passed with flying colors. But on a regular sense, we have to understand this today. No one perish be innocent.
That's why it's, all those are written. They sayings, yeah.
Yeah. Powerful saying. That was wise, man. And Job prayed for his friends too. You know? Oh yeah. 2 Peter 2 and verse 12. But these as natural brute beasts made to be taken and destroyed speak evil of the things that they understand not and shall utterly perish in their own corruption.
There you go, man. All this shit talking, man. You gonna perish, man.
Your own corruption. Because he was an actor, he was a whole hypocrite. You know, saying one thing but living a whole nother life doing nasty homosexual activity. That was gay, man. We call it spade appeared through the spirit. You gay. You let things up your rectum, that's gay. All right, it's no getting around
and then
that.
your wife, well, according to them guys, your wife, you actually had a baby with the guy and got an STD
Come on, man, that's wickedness.
because of your fantasy. Right? So,
And then
like
it's
we
not
said,
like-
we didn't bring this out. Your man brought it out.
Yeah. Someone under you. Now you taught. Now he said, I love. I mean, I love you. Don't love him. You know, stop lying.
Nigga, you don't love anybody, man.
We ain't fooling us through the spirit. We see hatred when we see it. We see envy. We see what's the word? There's another word for it too. Basically, trying to usurp that spot. And people, it's not only brothers, even in the comment section, which they do the spirit, they may be just brothers, hopefully like members. They seeing through your shit. They're like, yo, bro, hold up, man. You obsessed. They're like, hold up, man. Your spirit is off, man.
Your spirit is not right.
Your spirit is not right. It's something about you. You know, we can see through you, Ariala. Shar Ariala. We can see through you, man. Right? See right through your ass. But it is what it is. The Lord is exposing the undesirables, man. All right, now, unless y'all repent, hey, that's up to the Lord. But hey, we calling spade a spade. As it stands, y'all niggas is through. Y'all done right now, man. Especially Alizar too, man. You can't come back from that. Like, you like white men. You're attracted to white men. That's nasty as hell. Men, period. Esau, the most profane. You want to see him dog out your wife? Then he'll come home and dog you out? Fuck you. You want to get called a nigger? With a hard R? What type of fucking sick shit is this, man? Role playing slavery and shit. Fucking freak. Excuse me, but damn, we like all that came out. We was like, my brother was like, yo, wait, hold up, whoa, what's going on right now, man? It was like, what? You know?
This wasn't a corn addiction. His wife caught him looking at it. He actually played it out.
Played it out. And he always dealing with his thing. They kept saying, oh, here you go with the white man shit again. That's weird for your wives to say about you, man. What do you mean? How you see a white security guard at Walmart and say that, yo, hey, that could be him, that could be. That's
And not only that, you see, and all this shit talking you were doing. See? This dude said, I'll never forget, they said Zaya Wade got a better chance of making it than one of the pioneers of the faith, man. And you really, and like we said this back then when he said it. We said, yo, if the elders and apostles are right about that man, if he truly is St. John the Revelator and Joshua the high priest, Yahweh Shai's friend, his man, his right hand, you're in trouble, man.
You're in trouble.
We said that. You said, yo, you are in trouble, man.
Oh yeah, you know, so heavy too. I was doing research on the angel that got us through the wilderness, all of that, and they also mentioned Zechariah the 3rd chapter, the angel of the Lord that placed Satan at his right hand, Joshua high priest, also forgave him.
Yeah, the scripture said the branch was going to take away his iniquity.
Boom, boom. So you done fucked up, man. You done fucked up.
I forget it, Zechariah 3:1. We may close it out with that.
You got it out. You got it out. That's why you gotta know your place, man. And keep thy foot. You come to the house of Most High, you're gonna sacrifice with food, nigga.
You're a young man thinking you above your elders, disrespecting, taking part to the doctrine. I'm the high priest. You don't gotta worship Yahweh Shai, this, that, and the third, all that crazy shit.
I bet you wasn't doing that when you was a Hoover Crip. Going to your OGs, I let you above them and shit, cursing them out. You damn well wasn't doing that. You was a store runner. You was running errands for them OGs, nigga.
If that wasn't even a lie, you might have been lying
You
about
probably
that.
lying. You probably ain't even about that, man. Stop.
Lying nigga, man. What you got? Zechariah 3:1?
Zechariah chapter 3 verse 1. And he shewed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of Yahweh Shem Shai, and Satan standing at his right hand to resist him.
And like we said, that was comfy, man. That was comfy, man. Go ahead.
It says, and the Lord said unto Satan, the Lord rebuked thee, O Satan, even the Lord that hath chosen Jerusalem rebuked thee. Is not this a brand plucked up out of the fire?
Plucked up out of the fire. Joshua the high priest. Go ahead.
That's right.
Now Joshua was clothed with filthy garments.
Was he clothed back then? Nah, it's talking about now, man. Yeah.
It says, and stood before the angel.
With strange apparel. Right? We read about the Cimmerians. They came in the name of, but they were doing things behind closed doors as against the doctrine.
Yeah.
So he was clothed with filthy garments when he followed, like the apostle said, he was following Tazadakia, man.
And then when it said the Lord rebuked thee,
Yeah.
Satan, who rebuked Comfy, the apostles on down. The men of the Lord was rebuking that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? And he got taken out in 2020.
Got taken out in 2020, yeah.
They said by the C-19. All right, but it was really, it was the Lord that took him out, man. Okay? And remember, we think of our time, they never happen overnight, like the next day, okay. Nah, let things play out. To the most side, 5 years from 2020 to now, it's been a few, probably not even a second. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord got him, man. I'm talking about Joshua, man.
Where you gonna read it?
Yeah, the Lord got him, man.
Zechariah 3 verse 4. He answered and spake unto those that stood before him, saying, take away the filthy garments from him. And unto him he said, behold, I have caused thine iniquity to pass from thee, and I will clothe thee with change of raiment.
The Lord took away that iniquity. All right? Took off those filthy garments. Let's read on. Let's read on to verse 9. Yeah.
Verse 5. And I said, let them set a fair mitre upon his
Mitri,
head.
yeah, Mitri.
Oh, it's like, it says, and I said, let them set a fair mitre upon his head. So they set a fair mitre upon his head, and clothed him with garments, and the angel of the Lord stood by. And the angel of the Lord protested unto Joshua, saying, thus saith Yahweh Shema Shah of hosts, if thou wilt walk in my ways, and if thou wilt keep my charge, then thou shalt also judge my house, and shalt also keep my courts, and I will give thee places to walk among these that stand by. Hear now, O Joshua the high priest, thou and thy fellows that sit before thee, for they are men wondered at, for behold, I will bring forth my servant the branch.
Who's that? That's Yahweh Shai. Jeremiah the 23rd chapter. Right? Even I think Zechariah 6 and 12. That's Yahweh Shai, man. All right, go ahead.
For behold, the stone that I have laid before Joshua, upon one stone shall be 7 eyes.
The stone with the 7 eyes is Yahweh Shai, the chief cornerstone. All right, go ahead.
Behold, I will engrave the graving thereof, saith Yahweh Shema Shah of hosts, and I will remove the iniquity of that land in one day.
Not only did he remove the iniquity from Joshua, what land? The land of Israel, which is really not just the land itself. It's talking about the people. So Yahweh Shai removed our iniquity.
Yes, he did.
And he also removed who? Joshua the high priest. He removed his iniquity, man. Because he was clothed with filthy garments, man. The Alazar, you see, he spoke. As soon as a man passed away, he just came on there and started,
It was a rumor.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Remember they said that was a rumor.
Yeah.
You know,
His
so-
family member said that was a rumor.
And that's so heavy too that even happened. The Lord did that on purpose to draw out the bad fish. You know, see those that can respect the elders that came in before them, and also respect his man. That's his man right there. That's what I laid on his bosom. He said, "Yo, take care of my mom's man." You know. And we believe that through the Spirit. We believe that through the Spirit. We're gonna wait and watch and see, man. Because the Lord gave understanding to the apostles down these prophecies, even to King Mashah. When they were talking about bad, remember the apostles, I wasn't there, they told the story that the men were speaking bad about High Priest Ariah and said that. They was like, oh, and it got King Mashah mad.
He said it through the Spirit. Y'all better read the 3rd chapter.
Yup, and then he said, I think he said him and Apostle Gabar automatically knew what he was talking about. You know, Zechariah, the 3rd chapter, they knew. Because he didn't say what book. He just said, y'all better read the 3rd chapter. He said it very upset, you know? So yeah, we understand, man. That's him. That's him.
That's
He's in the
him.
Most High's hand through the Spirit, man.
And he's
Okay.
old. He's up there in age, 90
Up there in
something,
age,
whatever.
man. He did a glorious
Like St.
work.
John the Revelator, right?
He did a glorious work, man. All majority of our breakdowns we have came through him before the internet. He had to read books, go to libraries, and the Lord revealed the 12 tribe chart. Like who's who? Come, you can't, and that's who it is. Come on, we know. Judah is definitely the Negroes. Issachar definitely the Mexicans. Gad is North America. We know this, man.
St. John the Revelator died, they said, at the age of 92. That was Apostle Ariah is old, 90 years old.
And he one of the last of the
Yeah,
pioneers.
he's the only one left. Yeah.
Come on, man. You can't make that up. Like he was one of the last of the disciples, man.
Yeah, he's the last one left. Because most of them died before 70 AD. He was the only one left on the Island of Patmos.
Can't make that up.
Receiving what? The last book, the last revelation. Yahweh Shai's best man, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you know. And like we said, the Most High's was King David, man.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's his guy.
Yo, like we say, Psalms 18, he actually came down to say, that is power, man. But the God of heaven coming down to save you? That, you can't even put that in words, man. And he said Most High was pissed, came out of his temple. Not literally came down with the chariot, man.
Yeah.
And destroyed his enemy. He said, my enemy that was too strong for me. So he said, I was done. And he came down, man, to save me, man. That's the type of relationship we want, man.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That in my heart.
God of heaven and earth, come down and save us, man. Or send one of his angels. Like he sent Daniel, sent the angel, Habakkuk to give him food, man.
He said, thou greatly beloved.
That's powerful, man.
Yeah, he told
That's the
Daniel,
type of
he greatly beloved, yeah.
type of relationship we want, man.
Oh, Cedric mentioned that Bendigo in the fiery furnace.
Yahweh Shai was with him.
Yahweh Shai, yeah.
If I close it out with that, when Nebuchadnezzar say, come forth out of the fire,
James 6. That was James.
No, he was right. Daniel 6. No. Daniel 6 is the Lions.
The Lions.
It's Daniel 3. Oh, yeah. On the red.
like we said, Nebuchadnezzar's image is equivalent to that juice. It's equivalent to that MOTB that's coming up. As soon as you hear that music, you got to bow down now. Say, nah, we ain't doing that.
You just want to give what he said at the end.
Yeah.
Come on. Daniel 3 and verse 28. Then Nebuchadnezzar spake and said, Blessed be the God, the power of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who have sent his angel and delivered his servants that trusted in him, and have changed the king's word and yielded their bodies,
That angel was Yahweh Shai.
Yup.
Yeah.
that they might not serve nor worship any God except their own power. Therefore I make a decree that every people, nation, and language will speak anything amiss against the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego shall be
Matter of
cut
fact,
off.
read 19.
Verse 19, it says, Slakia. Daniel 3:19. Then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury, and the form of his visage was changed against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore he spake and commanded that they should heat the furnace 7 times more than it was wont to be heated. And he commanded the most mighty men that were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and to cast them into the burning fiery furnace.
He was infuriated. His mighty men. Yeah.
Because what they said too, they said, true, O king, they said, live, O king, if the Most High will deliver us, and we know he will deliver us, but if he don't, we ain't still not bowing down to that image, man. That's where we gotta have. We gotta live or die. But it says verse 21, then these men were bound in their coats, their hosen, and their hats, and their other garments, and were cast in the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Therefore, because the king's commandment was urgent, and the furnace seething hot, the flame of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And these 3 men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down bound into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astounded, and rose up in haste and spake, and said unto his counselors, did not we cast 3 men bound into the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, true, O king. He answered and said, lo, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt. And the form of the 4th is like the son of the Most High.
It's Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
Yahweh Shai was with him in the midst of the fire.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
Then Nebuchadnezzar came near to the mouth of the burning fiery furnace, and spake and said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, ye servants of the Most High God, come forth and come hither. Then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came forth of the midst of the fire, and the princes, governors, and captains, and the king's counselors, being gathered together, saw these men, upon whose bodies the fire had no power, nor was a hair of their head singed, neither was their coats, chains, nor the smell of fire had passed on them. Then Nebuchadnezzar spake and said, blessed be the God, the power of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who have sent his angel and delivered his servants that trusted in him, and have changed the king's words and yielded their bodies, that they might not serve nor worship any God except their own power. Therefore I make a decree that every people, nation, and language will speak anything amiss against the God, the power of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, shall be cut in pieces, and their house shall be made a dunghill, because there is no other power that can deliver after this sword.
No other power can deliver after this sword.
That's right.
Call him Yahweh Shai, man.
Shah.
You know, so that's the type of deliverance that we want, man.
That's right.
And out of righteous out, we gonna experience that, man.
Okay.
Greater works, man. Greater miracles. All right. Like I said, the bigger the trial, the greater the miracle, man. See? So we about to face some things. You know, we read some articles today on the tariff and the trade war and what's about to happen. You know, we always do that week in and week out. You know, our people in that world, that was never it, man. That was never the road we were supposed to take. And the Most High is showing you niggas in that world that supposedly winning, they losing, man. They look crazy as a motherfucker, man. They countenance and all these scandals and see, man, that's not what we supposed to be involved in this, man. All right? We on the winning team right now. Team Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and all the guys that was all the guys that was speaking out against this truth and bucking up and talking shit. Well, what happened to them guys, man? Show you this truth is real, man. It's real, man. Right? It's not just something we come on and do at a pastime. Nah, the Lord is in the midst of this thing, man. Right? Like we said, the Lord gave you a live example. A nigga who talk all that shit and exhausted it. The Most High brought him to absolute nothing. And then nigga, what is he doing on his page? Nothing. He's done. He's finished. Right? So we got to stay on point, stay in this thing. And we see the prophecies unfolding right now. We're the only one with the secrets, man. And bringing it out the right way. The apostles and elders on down. Got some guys who got bits and pieces, right? But they still not coming in the right name, right? Still slithering now. Oh, the digital currency. How does is it a physical thing, man? You fucking retards over there, man. Zombies over there, man. Yahweh Shai is not dealing with IUIC, man. And you other brothers who can't see the MOTB, you better get it right. And you better humble down and bring it out the right way, man. Because this is what's coming next. This is next, man. All right? World War III is already in the background. Iran, Israel gonna go ahead and do it anyway. We just read, I think last week, Trump stopped it with Netanyahu. Netanyahu said, let's start hitting them now. Let's hit their nuclear facility. And Trump was like, nah. Let's do diplomacy, because he knows the prophecy. They did say the world gonna end with the war in the middle. Nah. Let's stop. But it's not up to you, man. The truth says the least of the flock gonna draw his ass out. Who draw who out is gonna draw out America. Right? So America gonna fall on all sides, man. Internationally, they falling with the trade war. Xi Jinping said we not negotiating unless you be done, but people gonna feel the burn. It might be too late. Even if Trump comes to senses, no more tariffs, the damage might be already done, man. Right? We all about to start feeling and experiencing this shit. It's about to get wild out here, man. So that's what we read, 2nd Ezra, the 14th chapter. Hates to flee from these times, put off those mortal thoughts, stay locked in. Whatever bullshit you're going through, man, to hell with all that, man. Deal with it. If it's beyond your control, hey, just keep bringing the word out, man. Stay in Yahweh Shai, man. As a matter of fact, let's read my precept, close this out, John 16:33. Prophecy, Yahweh Shai. I came out here and did this work, it's 3 hours. See, the Lord, man, brothers in the spirit, man. We out here edifying. We ain't about trying to wake up the average nigga, man. You niggas already done, man.
Oh, the niggas.
The scripture said the spirit of deep sleep is upon you, man. There's no waking you up. Every time you're going to wake up and the Lord going to take that demon off is when you're in the midst of the fire, man. That nuclear fire, yup. The second death. A lot of you in Jacob's trouble. They're going to look for, running east, looking for the word, right? Trying to get back on their phone, go out to the streets, looking for any answer, man. And you're not going to find it. Right? And the Lord said, because why? When I called, you didn't answer. When I sent the men out there for all these years, you didn't take heed to it. And you can't say you didn't know, because the Lord gave you examples of celebrities who said their little piece. And you heard about it. See? The Lord did that for a reason, man. Nothing can be done against the triple force. So let's read this. Let's close it out.
St. George the 6th, verse 33.
It was 16.
St. George the 16th, verse 33. These things
Probably
have...
higher today, man. Over there, a lot of gathering over there.
Yeah.
Like even over there. Over there was dead empty like a month ago behind you. Everybody out here, they fucked. Look, we came out here in the winter, yeah.
It's that peace and safety for sudden destruction.
Sudden destruction. Sudden destruction. What we doing? We doing the work on a nice day.
Nice day.
We ain't like, yo, let's go take these chicks out. You know, it's not wrong taking you one. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's just not the center of the focus, man. Right? Oh, that fool out. Oh, I'm on another date. I'm scared. The more God, he got you in a reprobate.
That's a saying, I'm on a date kind of nervous.
Yeah.
I'm on a date kind of nervous.
And nigga, what does it have to do with us? What does it have to do with the congregation, man?
Push that on the platform instead of teaching the word on is crazy.
The Lord got the reprobate spirit on you, man, and good, man. Good. All right? Let's read. What you say has consequences, man. And the Lord now, in the time now, he's going to start paying guys back. All right? All that shit talking, John the Baptist, this, that, all that shit, you next too, man. All right? Every idle word, you're going to have to pay for these things. Well, let's read.
St. George the 16th, verse 33. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you shall have tribulation.
In the world we're going to go through our things too. But what the Lord said, in me, this word, this comforter, that's the comforter, not Tazadakia. All right? Read on.
And it says, in me you might have peace. In the world you shall have tribulation. But be of good cheer, have overcome the world.
Be of good cheer, I have overcome the world. So how are we going to overcome the word? It says Revelation 12 chapter, the word of this testimony, and through the blood of the Mashiach. Right? So that we're going to close it out. We're going to say, Kol Elohim La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Also, with Double Honor and Elza GMS and Honor Siwakim. Your brothers and sisters that listen, hopefully we're edified. With that, we're going to say Shalom.
Shalom.